Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome to the stream today. It is time for Laura Petal's special video game chase quiz show! Woohoo! Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you all here. So let's first introduce the very lovely people behind the camera, behind the microphones that you just heard cheering in. Let's introduce today's contestants that have willingly set aside their time and their Giga Chad brains of knowledge to play the show tonight. So let's welcome in alphabetical order here. Let's say welcome to Diceimp.
Hello.
So we have a Diceimp in the chat. Are you good, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. I don't expect to do well at this, but I'm here to have fun.
We are here to have fun. That is the most important point of it here. Next in the list should be, let me double check, it is, we have an Evil Troy.
Yep, it's me, Evil Troy. Again, self-proclaimed FPS legend.
Self-proclaimed, and otherwise, are you feeling good for tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling perfect.
Them's fighting words, it sounds like to me, but thank you, lovely to have you. Next in the list, welcome, Jessie Charia.
Hiya!
Hiya, Jessie. It's lovely to have you. How you doing?
Good. I'm ready to be the one that comes last place, but you know, there's always has to be someone.
There's always room for a surprise as well, don't worry about it. Next in the list, we've got Mysteriopolis, late replacement coming in.
Hello.
Hello! Thank you again once again for being a very late replacement for somebody who had to drop out, but it is lovely to have you nonetheless. Are you psyched?
I'm definitely feeling something. Not sure it's psyched, might be nervousness, but we'll do our best.
We will do our best indeed, I hope you will. All in good fun. And the one last competitor we've got playing, let's say a big welcome to Scarfulu.
Hi, I'm here also.
He is here
Hello.
also. It is lovely to have these 5 people here. And how is Scar feeling today?
I'm feeling very well. I don't know if that will translate to actual trivia knowledge, but we'll see.
It'll translate into something. The good vibes, let's say. Let's hopefully say some good vibes here. Absolutely. So we have 5 wonderful people who have set aside some of their time to take part in my version of The Chase tonight. If you are not aware, The Chase is a primetime quiz game show, all about that general knowledge stuff, and with the gimmick of people playing the quiz questions and trying not to get caught by a chaser, a big ominous brain box individual who chases them down as they answer general knowledge trivia questions in the bid to, in the game show at least, get tons of money. Unfortunately, I can't give you money for this tonight. I imagine people will be leaving right now. But no, we have
Wait a minute, hold on, bye.
we have unfortunately no money. We have just the good vibes to play for tonight, the pride. But of course, it doesn't really matter if you are not feeling that you can answer everything tonight. We are not expecting that much. Yeah, so hopefully no pressure on you. We're just here to put on the show and see how the format works, and hopefully it should work out to be a very good format tonight. And yes, so I've set this up, and of course, with all 5 of us being people who enjoy their video gaming in various kinds of ways, in various kinds of settings and climes, my version of The Chase today is all about that video game general knowledge. How do you feel about your video game knowledge? Has anybody got like specialties that they might be able to excel in, or like general categories or general facets of like video game knowledge that they feel like they've got the upper hand on? Maybe if you get a question on something in this category, you might do well on it, for example.
I probably do well on point and clicks. I mean, that's kind of a given.
Maybe horror?
If you throw a Pokemon question at me, I'm screwed, because I don't know.
Oh, I'm
Pokemon
lucky
is
somehow because I know people for Pokemon. But then again, I am general good at quizzes, game quizzes.
So yeah.
I'm a fight Jessie for last place.
Woohoo! Competition!
We have some competition.
That's where the real game begins.
Oh dear, we have some competition
No,
down there.
No
Oh
one wants
wow.
first, everyone wants last.
If this is actually going to be a fight for last place, then wow, this is like the first quiz show that's
I don't
ever
know
going
if
to be
I'm
like
la-
that or something.
If I'm last place, then why am I last place? There's something wrong, probably.
Oh. All right, interesting. Right, interesting to know that. Well, we'll see what kind of questions comes up in here when we do this. So, let's run you through the general gist of how the show works, if you are not unaware what the show is. We have got 5 people that are taking part in the quiz tonight. Every single one of them is going to face at least the first round and the second round of this. The first round of that will be just a basic points builder round, where one person is going to be starting the round designated as the player of the round. You will notice that I have 2 webcam windows down at the bottom here for the player and for the other participant that we'll get to later. So first, the player will take part in a points builder round. I will throw general knowledge, video game knowledge questions at you for about 90 seconds and give you just a point for every single one that you can give me a correct answer for. It is recommended that because this is a quick fire round, if you can't get a question within like the first few seconds of it coming out, I recommend you pass on, and then we can maybe get to a question that you can answer. And yeah, you'll face that for 90 seconds and build up some points. And then once you've got your points, we will then decide by a random spin of the wheel who will be your chaser during your go at the game. And then that's when we move on into the face the chaser section, where in this one, you will the player will first place themselves on a tiered board, which basically says I want to choose this number of correct answers to give before I reach a safety point and potentially have a chance to increase my score by a multiplier, depending on how close or how far away you want to start from safety. And then the player and the chaser will fight together in the multiple choice quiz section. So I will give you more than one answer, one possibility. And yeah, the player will be the person who gives me the answer live on the stream. However, the chaser will give me the answer completely in secret. We will not reveal that immediately for them. So if you are the chaser currently in the round, I recommend the best way to do it will just send me it via Discord DMs directly to me, whatever your answer is if you're playing as a chaser. I think that will work. And then, yeah, the player and chaser play together. If the player can reach the safety before they are caught by the chaser, then that is great for the player. They will take away all of their points during this round, plus whatever multiplier they end up winning based on what they choose at the start of the round. But then, of course, if the chaser can catch the player, then unlucky, then big unlucky. It might be that you won't be able to get that many points from it. But that's pretty much how the basic structure of the game is going to go. So if that makes sense to everybody, do you have any questions about that?
Nope.
Nope.
I think we're good.
None here.
Nope.
None there. You think you're good? Fantastic. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and just get right into it. I'm going to flip myself over into Le Round over here, where we will get ready for our very first round of the Points Builder. And for this, I actually have not thought about how we're going to decide which person is going to be our first player. So I don't know how I want to deliberate that. Is there somebody who just wants to get it out of the way first, or is there a way we can draw lots or do straws? I don't know. Probably not.
There's the online roulette thing you could also do.
I mean, there is. Are we happy to delegate it to that?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, because I believe I do have a wheel ready for this. So do you just bear with me
Spin the
very
wheel.
spin the
Woo!
wheel very
Wheel.
quickly here. Right, it'll be
Wait.
weird and say the next chase the next chaser is daddy, but it won't be that. This is going to decide who our first player is going to be, so that's absolutely fine. All right, we spin in the wheel. It should be on the screen right now. You can see it is going around. Who's it going to be? It's got spaces for all of you, and it's slowing down. Our first player, Scarfulu!
Oh, I was afraid of this.
He was afraid.
Okay.
Oh no, he was afraid of this here. All right then, so let's properly introduce you here. I need to set up the windows for this. In fact, I think am I testing, as it's saying up here, is the right person in the right window for this? Let me have a double check. Yep, Scarf window should be active. Is it in the right place? This is going to be kind of a crapshoot. Is it Scarf in the right place? As soon as their thing is active. Hello, Scarf. You are almost there. You were almost there. You are now there. You are now there.
I've been captured.
There he is. There he is. No
Help me.
way.
I'm trapped in a tiny box.
He is in the tiny box there. Oh dear me. Okay then, let's properly introduce this and start our first points builder round with a bit of a stinger. Hello Scarfulu, welcome to the show. You are our
Hello.
first player. Remind us once again, what kind of questions do you feel like you'll be able to get like down pat with the answers like straight away? Where's your knowledge lying?
PC game related stuff, more in the line of like FPS or point and clicks especially. Other stuff I would probably be able to have a good stab at, but I've said before, Pokemon probably not my best. Like Pokemon and Nintendo stuff, I'm not amazing on. There'll probably be things I would miss on that. Like if you were like, oh, how many stars are in this particular Mario game? I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, then.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's just see where we end up at the end of this. Like I said, the points builder run, you'll face about 90 seconds of quickfire video game related questions. As I said, if you can't get the answer within the first few seconds, recommend just throw a pass. There's no shame in that. Maybe the next question you'll be able to get an answer for. So that should be there for that. So what I need to do very quickly is that one that we need to do. So now the points builder round should now be available for the people in the audience to see as well. I shall say as well, this should be a no-brainer for people in the chat right now, but the posting of answers, if you say, I know the answer, do not be spoiling the answers here. It shouldn't be a problem for the quickfire rounds, but when we get into the chaser rounds with the multiple choice questions, do please keep your shouting out of the answers to yourself until after the round is finished. That should be a bit of a no-brainer for you, but we are just putting that out there just because, you know, it never happens. We trust you all, and of course we trust all the people in the player in the game as well to be as genuine as they can with their knowledge and not be quickly Googling things like off the side there, so we'll have to see. All right then, I can see that you are absolutely itching at the bit there, Connor, so let's go for it, shall we?
Sure.
Something is itching, I don't know if it's my brain. All right then, so it should be, this is the sound that I need. We're going to just very quickly see. No, it's not that one, it should be... Right, that is the right sound that we need. And with that, Scarfulu, it is time to go. Are you ready?
I have to be.
You have to be now. All right then, your time will start now. Monkey Island's famous sword-fighting insult has someone tell an opponent that they appropriately fight. Like what farmyard animal?
A cow.
It's a cow, correct. In Sonic Heroes, which character is designated as Team Dark's power character?
Omega?
I'll take the answer, yes, E123 Omega. 2 points. In Kingdom Hearts, Sora's choice of weapon for freeing hearts from the Heartless is called a what?
Keyblade.
Correct. Very good. How many characters are available in the base roster of the original CTR Crash Team Racing?
10.
Good shout, but that's 8, actually. In the original games, Spyro's health is represented as a color-changing dragonfly. What's the dragonfly's name?
Sparks.
Sparks, correct. Very nice. Which Mortal Kombat fighter's name comes from spelling the two franchise creators' names backwards?
Noob Saibot.
That's a good answer, very good. Alright, in Ocarina of Time, which rock-eating creatures dwell in the caverns and the foothills of Death Mountain in the Kingdom of Hyrule?
Gorons.
Gorons, correct! In Resident Evil 3, Jill Valentine is repeatedly attacked and chased by an intelligent and strong mutated foe. What is its name?
Nemesis.
That is correct. Mario games like 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy tasks the player with collecting how many stars in order to achieve a 100% save file?
Pass.
Pass there, that is 120. But don't worry there, okay? Scarfilla, your time is up. There you go.
That's the exact question I said I didn't want.
The exact question that you didn't want. I'm so sorry at that. Well, it's out of the way. It's out of the way for now, so that is fine. So how about that? How about that performance from Scarf, everybody? Give him a clap for that.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I knew some of those.
I was say,
I'm-
There was a lot I
goodness.
didn't know, so I would have been scared.
You
I
just
had
get out your wits there.
50-50.
Okay, so I think all but one of those he was able to get, so I'm just going to double check how many points that exactly
I
was.
missed the CTR one and the stars one.
And the stars one. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, not this one, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that is 7 points from this round there.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Ebug saying, bank! Oh, wait, wrong game show. Oops. Oops, like that there. All right, then, what I'm going to do now is put on some bed music ready for the next round. Here we are. So, I'm going to say a very, very good, strong first opening there from you, Scarf, there. You're going to take 7 points into our next round, which I'm going to set up for just over here very, very quickly. Throw that slide into somewhere else. Isn't there? It should be there instead. Okay, so that there is ready for the next round. Next time we do Points Builder. But now you have your 7 points. And now it is time to take those into the next round, where it is time, as I set up the wheel, to find out who our first chaser is going to be. So, are we looking out for anybody in particular? Is there somebody maybe in this room that you would not or would prefer to have as your chaser for this round?
I don't mind. Dealer's choice. I'll take anybody.
You'll take on anybody here. All right, then. So, strong showing, Scarf, in your points builder round for 7 points. But now, let's move it on into the first round proper. It is time for you to meet your chaser. The wheel has been spun. And it is going to be Mysteriopolis.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I like that. He's ready for it. I just realized that I'm pretty sure I took Scarf's thing off that wheel, but I actually didn't save the settings over, so it still had like Scarf's section on the wheel. If it just hit you again, I'd like, okay, well, this is ruined.
Chase
but
myself.
your chaser is yourself.
you cannot chase yourself, unfortunately. So we'll have to be like that then. Okay, let me put now mist screen ready into the thing. It should be actually just as I left it. You should be in there now. There he is. He is now on the
Hello,
screen.
Scarf.
Hi.
Normally at this point I'd give some sort of monologue about how I'm going to defeat you, but I haven't got anything collective to come up with, so...
Hello down there.
Well, there we go then. Okay then, we are ready for our first proper chase, face the chaser round. So with this, we have Scarfulo as the player, we have Mysteriopolis as the chaser. So let's go for it. The chase is on. And this is it right here. So, okay, the Face the Chaser board is ready here. So as you can see, the steps are there on the board. Now, the first thing that Scarf needs to do is actually decide where on the board they would like to place themselves and bet on how many correct answers they need to reach the safety at the bottom of the board. You can choose to place yourself 4 spaces away, with which we will simply keep your points to a basic 1 times multiplier, so you'll just come out with the same points that you enter the game with. I will say, we will also add points on for every correct answer you give during this round as well, so you have the chance to build up your score even more. It's like that. So yes, you can choose 4 spaces away. You can choose 5 spaces away, which we will do your score by your combined score actually by 1.5 times multiplier. Or if you're feeling very brave, you can go 6 points away, where we'll give you a 2 times multiplier to your overall score at the end of the round. We will say there will be points penalties if you end up being caught by your chaser during this round, so you have to think, how many steps are you willing to wager for this one, Scarf?
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the 2 times. You know, I'm feeling it.
There we are then. He's feeling it. Okay, so let's put you in that
I like the confidence.
bar right
I like
there.
the confidence.
So there he is. The player's bar is there. So as you can see, so Scarf needs 6 correct answers during this multiple choice question round to reach the safety. And of course, every single correct answer that the chaser can give is also going to move them down the board. So with that, let's have a go for it. Are both the players and chasers ready?
I am ready.
So, reminder that the player is giving their answer live on the stream, and I can put them on the boards like so. The chaser will give me their answer in secret via Discord DMs, and we can reveal that after the fact when we reveal what the player says is their answer, and then what the correct answer actually is. So, that makes sense?
All good with me.
Perfect. Okay. We are going to start our first question for the Face the Chaser round. So let's go. I said let's go. Here we are. Okay. Brutal Legends' lead character Eddie is played by which Hollywood film and music star? Billy Ray Cyrus, Jack Black, or Meatloaf?
I know for a fact that this is Jack Black.
Okay, locked in. And I'll bring up messages, okay? Alright, and the chaser has locked in as well. Oops, Scarfalu's camera has disappeared for the moment. Let me bring that back.
It's gone dark.
You've gone dark. Everything has gone dark. Oh no. Alright.
Where are you?
He's there, he's
What's
there.
happened?
He's there, it's fine. So, you are locking in. You think it is Jack Black, Scarf.
Mhm.
Alright. And it is indeed. The answer is Jack Black. Alright, with that, you can move yourself down the board. Congratulations to you. And of course, we need to now reveal the chaser's answer is... You picked the same as well, so there you go. The chaser will now appear on the board right there.
I'm coming to get you.
If you can.
Catch him if you can. Very nice, very nice. All right, very nice and cool first question for you there. Let's move it on to the next question immediately. So let's keep going. What is the deadpan name of the antagonist for the original Rayman game, who wears a dark blue robe and a hat? Mr. Dark, Sir Evil, or Dr. Bad?
I don't know this tremendously well, but I'm being pulled towards Mr. Dark.
You want to
So I'm
lock?
gonna go for that.
You're gonna go for that. Let's lock it in a moment. Again, you disappeared. The chaser has locked in their answer, and now the contestant answer locked in. There you are. I need a better setup for this whole keeping your webcams alive business here. I need a better way to do that. We'll do our best though. So, the lock-in for Scarf, it is, you said, Mr. Dark, right?
I did.
And here is the correct answer. That is correct indeed. Yes, Mr. Dark is the one who is the big bad of the Rayman games, or at least the first one. And then this is, let me just double check again for Mist. Okay. That is all correct. Yep, okay. And this was the answer from our chaser, and he's disappeared again. There he is. Okay. So the chaser picked this answer. Okay. Both players will then move down the
Okay,
board.
okay.
And there
It
we
was
have
a
it.
50-50. I couldn't remember if it was Mr. Dark or Sir Evil, but I believe Sir Evil's actually the skeleton guy from one of the other PlayStation 2 games. I could be wrong though.
All
You
right,
might be
cool.
thinking of Daniel Fortescue.
Could be thinking Daniel Fortescue of Medieval, maybe, who is actually the protagonist of that game, but there we are. All right, so 2 questions down, and Scarf is still running away with it. All right, next round is, in the original Donkey Kong arcade game, each first stage of a level begins at how many meters high? 15, 20, or 25?
Oh God. Numbers questions I think are gonna be a problem for me. As a stab, I'm gonna say 25.
All right, the answers are locked in. So, Scarf's answer, you said 25 meters high. And we are sticking with that.
Yeah.
Okay then, and this was the correct answer. 25 was the correct answer.
Woo!
Everyone does start there. It goes up in increments. It starts 25 meters, I think 50, then 75, and then the final one is at 100. And then once you beat that, it moves on to the next stage,
Yeah.
which just starts at the next level, and it starts at 25 meters again. And that's how the Donkey
when I
Kong
was
game loops, I believe.
Picturing it in my head, the number 25 just looked right, so I was like, I'm just gonna take a stab at that. So.
And then we have to reveal what the chaser picked. They got it wrong.
I've never played Donkey Kong Arcade. I've never played that game. So that was a pure guess.
There's a pure guess on that one. So unlucky for the chaser, but Scarf is on a roll here. He's very strongly making their way down there. So now there's a bit more breathing room for you there. So how about
Not
that?
for long.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we?
Try
Okay.
me.
Try them. All right, try the next question. What's the name of the futuristic racing game with vehicles from teams such as Physar, Kyrex, and Oricom? Is it Galaxy Edge, Rage Racer, or Wipeout?
This sounds like Wipeout to me. I never really played Wipeout myself, but a family member had it on the had one of them on the PSP, and it sounded a lot like those. So I'm gonna go Wipeout.
All right. Locked in, and you have picked its Wipeouts. There you are. And the correct answer is... You are certainly right. Wipeout is the game. So we'll move you down the bar to... oh, that's wrong. That's for the chaser bar. Oops. Right, we'll move the player down to that stage there. You are getting ever closer. But now, what has the chaser picked? They have done it as well. So they both know it was Wipeouts.
One of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1 era. Very good game. Very intensive, high-rating game.
I always liked the vibes, but never played it myself.
Well, there you are. Very nice, very nice. Okay, only 2 more left. So we are, you started at 6. So you've done 4 correct answers so far, Scarf. That's 4 more points for you. You'll need 2 more to reach the end of the board and reach safety. And get your 2 times multiplier as well. But let's see if you can keep this strong stuff going with the next question. Through a sponsorship deal, the Alton Towers Resort once had a roller coaster and a room in one of their hotels themed to which game character? Was it Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, or Lara Croft?
Oh God. Alton Towers is one of those like very British things. And given the time period and the popularity of the character, I mean, it's between 2 for me. So I'm gonna say Lara Croft. I don't know this at all. This is a complete guess, but Lara Croft just seems like the one that would make the most sense for like a roller coaster. Like you can do the whole sort of tomb delving adventure thing. I don't know. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, you've locked it in then. So your pick is Lara Croft. It's a solid theory what you have there. The correct answer was... It was actually Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really? I had no clue.
And the Chaser's answer was... They got it right. Mist
Well done,
definitely
well done.
got it right there.
I believe that it's called the Sonic Spinball coaster. The coaster is still
Oh.
there, but they've obviously taken away the branding name. I think it's
Yes.
just called the Spinball now.
It is just got a spin. So I think the original deal was actually directly with Sega UK or Sega of Europe. So Alton Towers did a sponsorship deal with them, and yet they renamed the Spinball Whizzer roller coaster, which was sort of pinball-y themed in itself, and they turned it into Sonic Spinball for about. Originally, it was only meant to be for 3 years, and it was meant to stop. It was between the periods of 2010 to 2013. It was to have the Sonic the Hedgehog branding over it. They actually extended the deal for a few more years after that, but since now, as of now, the deal is over. The roller coaster is back to being just called Spinball Whizzer. But I believe that the Sonic the Hedgehog room in the Alton Towers Hotel, it does still exist.
Interesting.
I've never
Yeah,
actually been
I-
to the hotel, but
No
sorry,
clue.
Scarf, you go.
I had no clue on this one.
No,
There you
so
go.
I've actually ridden the coaster. It's basically the equivalent of sitting in a seat as the coaster goes, and basically the coaster itself spins as you're going around.
So yeah. Okay. So it's clawed back one, but still Scarf still has that bit of breathing room on them, so it's absolutely fine. Let's see them in the next question. Which of these United States cities is not a location for a team that competed in the now defunct Overwatch League? Was it Seattle in Washington, San Francisco, California, or New York City, New York?
Oh my. So I vaguely remember seeing one I can say that definitely was. I'm pretty sure San Francisco was definitely a yes, because I'm pretty sure they were called San Francisco Shock or something like that. So it's between Seattle and New York. Seattle sounds familiar. Like it sounds like there was a Seattle one, but like would be unusual if there wasn't a New York City one. But I can't think of anything New York related, so I'm gonna say New York City.
All right, the answer is in then. New York City was the player's answer. And let's reveal what the correct answer. Seattle.
Oh, it was between those two.
It was between
Yeah.
those two there. And this is what the Chaser picked. And they thought it was San Francisco, actually.
So
That's the only
it
one
was
I knew for
between.
sure.
I was basically the same as you. It was between Seattle and San Francisco. So it was like,
Yeah, there you go.
but as I say,
Do we have like any of the other players currently on board who might have had an idea of that?
Not in the slightest.
I had a little idea, but I was thinking it was New York. But then again,
Yeah. So I'm believing that the teams that were real were the New York Excelsior, the San Francisco Shock, I think it
I
was.
did know that one, yeah.
But Seattle in Washington, they never had an Overwatch League team. They never did.
Okay.
All right. No movement on the board this time, so there we are. Let's move on to the next question immediately. In Celeste, who is the man Madeline befriends who hails from the mystical faraway land of Seattle? Seattle's coming back. Is his name Theo, Timothy, or Tyrone?
I've played Celeste. I know that it's Theo.
Alright. And the Chaser is locked in just now. And so first the player's answer, you think it was Theo. And you seem pretty confident on that fact. Pretty confident indeed. Yes, it was indeed Theo, so let's move you down the board to now only one question away, one correct answer away from safety. There you are. And let's just confirm, the Chaser picked... Yes, they got it right as well. It was indeed Theo. Wrong way. There you go.
it's complete guess.
Oh, really?
I love Theo. He's a great character.
He is indeed.
Never played Celeste, so that'll have to
Hashtag-
be added to my repertoire.
Hashtag,
It will be, yeah.
hashtag blessed. So, for the people that have actually played the game, there was a bit of a guerrilla marketing campaign for Celeste, actually. there was an Instagram account made, I believe, called Theo Under Stars, and it was essentially like somebody was acting as Theo, who was out like actually taking the pictures from
Yeah,
his
I
trek, stuff like that. So don't recommend looking it up if you haven't played Celeste, but as soon as you do play Celeste, go and look up Theo Under Stars, all one word, on Instagram. I think it's a pretty brilliant like sort of guerrilla marketing for that game. It's really good. Okay, Scarf, one more correct answer you need to walk away with your points and the multiplier. So let's go for it. Abe Lincoln Must Die is the name of an episode from which Telltale episodic game? Sam and Max Save the World, Back to the Future the game, or Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People?
I must say, you very much handed me this one. This was literally the very first point and click that got me into like the genre. It's Sam and Max Save the World, or Sam and Max Season 1. I know that for certain.
And the Chaser is locked in there as well. Alright then, let's put them in there. So, seems like Connor pretty adamant on this one. And to be honest, foregone conclusion, wasn't it? The correct answer is Sam and Max Save the World. With that said, Scarfulo has made it to safety, and you have successfully escaped the chase. Alright, let's put that down as a marker. We'll just say that the Chaser also picked the same answer. They picked Sam and Max as well. There you go. Alright! Yes, miss? What are you going to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah. You gave it. The last question had to be point and click, didn't it? So I knew I wasn't gonna get him. No, Sam and Max, very good game series, very high in humor. Loved it.
I love him. Love him so much.
Perfect. Okay, so let's work it out then. Scarfulo, you won the 7 points in your points builder round. 6 correct answers in the Face the Chaser round plus 6 points will give you 13. And since you successfully made it through, you get the 2 times multiplier. So Scarf's final score, very, very strong start, 26 points. Give him a clap, everybody.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, then. So there we have it.
Very
That
respective.
is very respectable indeed. And with that, let's bring back the cameras on above you here, because it is time to get ready for our second round of it. Watch out for THEM. Oh dear. Oh boy.
I love that joke.
How about that? Okay, fantastic. Right. Let me just head to the control room here. So that's ready for us here. Now what we need to do, I'm going to bring it back to... give that music the pause for now. And we're going to go back... We'll go back to the home menu for this so we can have a bit of a fun little bit of music for this. As we need to figure out who our player number 2 is going to be for the second time of the Points Builder. I'm also going to... Give me a moment to move this to the point where we can move on. It was there. Okay. The Points Builder thing started from there, so that is now ready. Okay. Now to my wheel. We will remove... Yep, Scarf's name is removed from there since he has finished his round with a very, very respectable showing. Unless somebody wants to hold their... say their piece and get their turn out of the way, or am I going to do it to the wheel again?
Quite like the wheel. The wheel seems to.
Spin the wheel. Spin.
Spin the wheel.
Okay, to the
wheel.
All right, to the wheel it is then. So this should have Scarf's name removed from the board, and yes, it does. Let's find out. Our next player is going to be the one and only. Oh, it's going to be Evil Troy next.
Yay! I was thinking I will be second probably. Luck will call me second.
Okay, so I'll bring it into here, back to the points builder screen. So we need to bring in, Evil Troy is the only one who is not going to be on webcam for tonight, but we do understand that. Let me find your, in the player cam. Let's put your little avatar there. So there we are. Let's welcome Evil Troy to the stage. How is your, how are you feeling for getting ready for your round in this?
More nervous after scarves.
More nervous after scarf saying, well, you've been saying that you think your knowledge is good to there, but let's just see, won't we? Well, again,
I know some questions I have zero idea, so that will be interesting.
It'll be interesting, but it will be in good fun. So no, absolutely no pressure. Still, it'll be fine for you. So I need to have that one ready there. So as I said again, Evil Troy is the next player up, and he will face again. It'll be 90 seconds in the points builder round. So again, answer the question if you know, and hopefully you get a point. If you don't know within the first few seconds, throw a pass out, and we'll move on straight to the next question, and you can hopefully get some more points there. So if that's it, are you ready, Troy?
I am ready.
Meow.
As Iron Bull just say meow, Redeem. Meow. Okay then, with that said, let's go to the thing here. And, alright then. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, right, so Evil Troy, your time starts now.
Okay.
After leaving id Software, who controversially told fans he is about to make you
John
his
Romero.
bitch? Oh, very
John
quickly,
Romero.
it is John Romero. Okay, quick answer there. Very nice. Okay, what is the name of the butler whom Lara Croft can trap in the Manor's freezer in Tomb Raider 2?
Pass.
Pass on that one, okay. So the answer is Winston. That's fine. What's the name of the original Disney film inspired by arcade games where an arcade game bad guy helps a young kart racer girl to prove that he can be a good guy?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Correct! That is indeed right. So we'll move it on. Complete this quote by Far Cry 3 villain Vars. Did I ever tell you the definition of blank?
Insanity.
Correct. Who is Grand Theft Auto 4's lead character? A foreigner who
Nico
moves to
Bellic.
Liberty City in hope of living a better life. Nico Bellic. Correct. Up to 4 questions. Okay. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale has a roster with 2 slots featuring the same character, Cole McGrath, with 2 different forms. So which game series is Cole McGrath from? He is from Infamous. In which management game can you play scenarios titled Forest Frontiers, Dynamite Dunes, and Diamond Heights?
Pass.
The game was Rollercoaster Tycoon. What's the name of the film in which Adam Sandler leads a ragtag team to fight alien invaders disguised as classic 8-bit video game characters like Centipede and Donkey Kong?
Space Invaders.
It's unfortunately the name is Pixels actually, but nice try.
Oh.
What's the name of the alien planet? The time is up, but I'll finish the question. What is the name? Shush. Okay. What is the name of the alien planet where Samus Aran fights space pirates in the NES game Metroid and then revisits in the SNES game Super Metroid?
Zebra of Zebras.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that. Yep, Zebus. I'll give him that. Yeah, you were close enough. Okay, very, very good. Okay, time is up there. Troy, how did you feel after that?
Good.
It was good. It was a very good try. No worries at all. No worries at all there. All right, so now I'm going to bring on just the sounds back onto there for the time being. Yes, of course, Ebak would have known if he was in here. It would have been Zebus, of course. All right, let me double check what he was able to get, unless somebody was able to keep track of how many correct answers he got. Feel free to help me out on that front, because it's a lot to take on for me. So,
I'm guessing 5, but I'm not sure.
let's have a look. So you got... Alright, John Romero you got straight away. Didn't even need to read the full question for that one. You got Wreck-It Ralph. Definition of Insanity. Nico Bellic. Didn't get Infamous Cry, didn't get Rollercoaster Tycoon, didn't get Pixels. You got Zebus though. Okay, right, Evil Troy, you win 5 points at the end of that round.
Woo.
Very respectable try.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing to be concerned, nothing to be shaking a stick at. Not a problem at all. So well done for that. Now I'm going to set up.
I'm
for...
surprised about the video, about the movies. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, people's knowledge is they do surprise me with what they do know, and yeah, it's always interesting to see. Okay, but now Evil Troy, the easy part is over. we move on to the next part here, which I'm going to set up for just now. Into that screen there. There we go. Remove the correct name from the list. Save the settings. All right then. Like I said, Troy, the easy part is over, but now we must know. If you know Troy, you know he likes John Romero. Yeah, he was on that answer straight away. Like I said, didn't even get around to saying he was the one who made Daikatana. That was part of the question, so very strong.
Yeah, I knew immediately when you said left it. I knew immediately who it was.
That was a pretty big hint for you there. Okay, but yep. Okay, the wheel should be ready. The sections are almost correct. I need to add one more for bring in the other player back in. It should, if it'll allow me. Yeah, it should be that one. Okay, now I'll save the wheel again. And with that, Mr. Evil Troy, it is time to meet who your chaser is going to be. So with that said, let's meet the chaser. The chaser for your round. It is spinning. It is still spinning. Slowing down. It's going to be. That's not right. Sorry. I put the wrong names in. Oops. I'm not gonna have to.
Apparently, it's me again.
It's
But
not.
yeah, it's not.
Don't worry, miss.
Go on,
It's not. It isn't gonna be you again. I put the wrong names in. This is my boo boo.
Okay.
So put in another section. Who
was I meant to be, and then that way it kind of works
No, it
out.
should just be 3 people left, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Player.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. You're right. It should only be 3
The
people.
will likes you, miss. Just face it.
So with that, then
I should just
Okay.
say the chaser share for the rest of the
Just
show.
change the
I'll
chaser.
you can do that.
just
All right.
be the chaser for everyone. It's fine.
Okay. This time let's do it all again. Let's do it for real this time. I'll make sure it's saved before we go. Okay, right. For real this time. Who is your chaser? Let's find out. It was gonna go wrong at some point. I just knew it. All right. This looks better. This looks absolutely better. So for you, it is actually going to be Dyson.
Ooh!
All right, remove from there. I'll add your character thing to scene number 2, and that should be updated. That is me hoping. And now it is time to reveal your face in the thing. Are you there? He is there! There he is. Welcome, Dicemp.
Hello!
You are going to be the one that hunts down Evil Troy during this round, ready for the points build, ready for the face the chaser round. All right, let's bring the round back to it.
Hello!
Okay.
Stop pointing at me.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Okay, with that, Evil Troy is ready to play, and Dicemp is in the chaser's chair. All right, Evil Troy, for you, the chase is on. For you, the chase is on, and the game window is ready. There we are, fantastic. Okay, so as I said again, we will do exactly the same thing. Let's first put Evil Troy onto the board somewhere. Are you going to take 4 correct answers, 5, or 6?
5.
Where
I'm taking 5.
taking 5 right in the middle. Okay, then let's put you in there. So you are playing for a 1.5 times multiplier at the end of the round. So your 5 points plus the answers you can get correct in this section here. So your bars are ready. There you are. So you're in there. Okay, you are on the board. And with that, let's begin your questioning. Dicemp again, you are giving your answers to me in secret, so just do it by Discord DMs, if that's alright.
Yep, already ready.
Alright, perfect. Okay. Right, we are on, and here we go. So, Evil Troy's first question. Namco's Klonoa character wears a cap depicting which other famous Namco character? Dig Dug, Mappy, or Pac-Man?
I'm thinking Dig Dug. I have no clue. I know how the character looks. I never looked at his head, so I'm guessing Dig Dug.
So, your final answer?
Yep.
Final answer is in from there. Let me check on the Chaser. Put you in there, and Chaser's answer is locked. So, let's figure it out then. Evil Troy picked... You thought it was Dig Dug? Oh, we got people in the chat saying, what's the braver than me questions? Enlightened person will be like, I'm just taking the easiest route through there. Why not? Okay. So, you thought it was Dick Dug on Klonoa's cap. The correct answer... It's actually Pac-Man who is on Klonoa's cap.
Okay.
You can feel free to look that up now and afterwards there. So, and then we were going to have the Chaser's answer. They got it right. So let's put the Chaser now onto the board. There he is.
I've been meaning to play the remaster of this game.
Yes, yeah, Phantom Reverie. That's been out for a
Yes,
while
that's
now.
Yeah, tempted. It's like well, it's always the same with remasters and whatnot. It's like, well, do I? Played it for technically.
Very good, very good. Alright, let me take a quick drink. And with that, let's move on to the next question. So there's still daylight with you between you, Troy. Do not worry. Let's see if we can get the next question. In Xenoblade Chronicles, Shulk discovers he can wield the power of a special weapon called the what? Bushido, Monado, or Phenom?
It's Monado. I'm guessing Monado. Oh, I'm guessing Monado.
Okay, you're locked in there. We're going to wait for the Chaser now. And Chaser's locked in. Okay, let's put the answers on the board. Evil Troy said it was the Monado from the game. You got any familiarity with Xenoblade Chronicles at all?
I played it on Smash, like into the Super Smash Bros., so I know the Monado's power.
Okay then. Well, that served you well. It is indeed the Monado. That is the correct answer. Let's move you down the board, one step closer to safety. And then, what did the Chaser pick? Yes, they knew it was the Monado as well. There you are.
It was a sort of inkling, to be honest. I have played some of the Xenoblade Chronicles stuff, so
It's a little bit, yeah. I'm gonna actually say it as well on my end. It was all because of, I think, the fact that Shulk got into Smash 4 on the 3DS and Wii U, and he became a character who I regularly put into my rotation. That's how I got like the affinity with the Xenoblade series and sort of thought, someday I'll give all the games a go. And shameless plug, I'm playing through all the Xenoblade Chronicle games right now. I'm on to halfway through number 2. Ebak has said it for me in the chat there. You would know if you're watching Laura Petal, who is streaming Xenoblade on the Saturdays, so there you go. Thank you for the plug, shameless plug here. I finished the first Xenoblade Chronicles, and yeah, I thought it was like, it's immediately one of my favorite games now, because I see the appeal immediately now. So yeah. Alright. There we go. Troy is on the board. He is on his way down. There you go. Thank you for the compliment for the cap, by the way. It is a very good cap. My Celeste cap. It is a good one. Okay then, next question, let's start. In the Ratchet & Clank film from 2016, which Hollywood hardman actor voiced the new original character, Victor Von Ion? Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, or Sylvester Stallone?
I'm taking just a guess, and it's Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone, a guess? Are you good?
Yep.
Yep, okay. You are locked in. The Chaser is locked in too. This was the answers here. So, Evil Troy, you said Sylvester Stallone. As a pure guess. But it's a correct guess! It was Sylvester Stallone who plays the Victor Von Ion character. Completely original for the film and the accompanying game that was made in 2016. There you are. So, great guess. And let me double check let me double check the Chaser's answer. The Chaser picked. That's lucky they didn't get it. Just no.
complete guess.
Complete guess, not easily. Has anybody actually seen that film, the Ratchet and Clank 2016 film?
No.
Did anybody even know that Ratchet and Clank had a film in 2016?
Did not.
Yes, I did. I was like, no, just no. I like my games. I don't like the movie at that moment.
You said Ratchet and Clank. I was like, I might know this film. What?
Same. I was like, oh yeah, there was also a movie. Oh damn, I remember some parts. I don't know who the voice actor is.
Yeah, completely new character that they made for the retail. So the game and the accompanying film is just basically a retelling of the very first Ratchet and Clank game with the new additions in it. I would answer the question with my own. There was a Ratchet and Clank movie? Yes, there was. Yes, there was indeed. And it was Sylvester Stallone who voiced the original character for the story, Victor Von Ion, who is like the hardman sort of brute underling of the main evil character, Chairman Drek. So there you go. Lucky guess, Evil Troy. Yeah, you are only 3 correct answers from your safety. Alright, next question. What's the name of Rooster Teeth's comedy machinima series that famously uses Halo characters and the Blood Gulch multiplayer map? Forge
I know
Wars,
this one.
Red vs. Blue, or Spartan Scuffs?
It's Red versus Blue. I'm taking Red versus Blue.
Okay, fairly certain it is in there, and the Chaser has also locked in. So Red versus Blue, that's what Evil Troy thinks, and fairly certain of it. People definitely do know it. Because it certainly is. It was indeed Red versus Blue. I think they're one of their most popular sort of machinima series that they did.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I was a fan
yeah.
of that show, so yeah, I knew it exactly.
And this was the Chaser's answer. Yep, they got it right as well.
I also remembered it. Yeah, that's quite old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it started long ago now, yeah.
I think 2008.
I think Machinima's a lost art.
Not many people do it nowadays now, do they? That's a fair point, yeah.
True.
Alright then, fairly easy question for both of you there, so that's great. Okay, next one. Oops. Let me just... Which video game soundtrack made history as the first video game soundtrack to earn a Grammy nomination in Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media? Halo 4, Journey, or The Last of Us?
I think it's The Last of Us. I'm really putting my money on The Last of Us, which is none.
Okay, Last of Us putting it in. Answer is in. Let's see what the Chaser says. The answer is in as well. Okay, with The Witcher 3. Wrong year. Unfortunately, the wrong year for this one, so there we go. So, let's say Evil Troy picks The Last of Us. That's your answer, right?
Yep.
Okay, the correct answer. Journey was the correct answer, actually. The soundtrack made by... Yeah, by Austin Wintory, the first one to get the actual Grammy nomination for the visual media, which usually is reserved for like movies and TV shows and things like that, but it's the first video game soundtrack to get that Grammy nomination. And the Chaser's answer, they got it right.
I didn't know it got a Grammy nomination, but I have played Journey and it's very highly recommended.
Journey does have an amazing soundtrack, and I think shortly after that, like the whole like Grammy board, I think then decided to make a separate category for actual like video game soundtracks after that fact, so it's differentiate it from general visual sort of medias like that. So I think it is a different category now that it would win nowadays, but back in the day, that's what it won. So there you are. All right, still need 2 more answers from Troy, but we're getting there.
I want my social distancing.
All right, next question. Here we go. Lee Sang-hyuk, also known by his gaming alias Faker, is a South Korean esports athlete who plays which game? Is it League of Legends, Street Fighter, or StarCraft?
I'm putting it on League of Legends.
League of Legends, final answer?
Yep.
Okay.
Final answer.
There's the final answer in, and Diceimp has locked in as well. So we are saying that Faker is a League of Legends esports athlete. That's indeed, yes he is!
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, indeed, okay, and the Chaser's answer, and they got it as well, so there you are.
Honestly, I just, out of the 3 of them, felt like League of Legends was the most likely.
Well,
League of Legends.
I knew when you said Faker, I knew immediately it was League of Legends.
Yeah, Faker is the alias used by the player who, as Miss says in the chat, regarded as one of the best, if not the best, League of Legends player currently out there. I think recently, I don't know if it was like the current like esports World Cup going on, but I think he got involved in the league tournament there, and I don't know, but there you go. It's not a certain Hedgehog. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Faker is certainly no Faker when it comes to League of Legends. I do know that. He's a bit of a household name in that front. All right, but you both got it right. So that means only one more answer that Evil Troy needs to get himself to safety. Can he do it with this question? What's the name of the music group frequently responsible for many memorable songs in the Sonic series, featuring singer Johnny Gio Eli and musician Jun Senoue? Blend 40, Crush 40, or Smash 40?
Okay, now I'm getting confused by two of them, but I hope I have it right because it's two of the same names, but I'm thinking Crush 40.
Crush 40 is locked in. All right, let's put that on the screen for them. Crush 40, is this the answer that you need to get yourself to safety? Johnny Gio Eli, Jun Senoue wrote music for the Sonic games as the group known as Crush 40. Okay, and that is it. Evil Troy, you win. You have made it to safety.
Yay.
Well done.
Nice work.
And if we do want to know, just in case that fact David was moving on, the Chaser put down, they thought it was Smash 40.
No idea. No idea.
Oh,
I got confused by the number 40, so
that's why I was trying to trip you up, like all the same number, but which one was it for sure? Okay, well, congratulations, Evil Troy. You have successfully beaten your Chaser, so well done on that front. Let's go. That is a 5 points from your points builder. 5 correct answers in the Facer Chaser round. 10 points total, and you have successfully done your wager, which was 1.5 times multiplier, gets you up to 15 points in total. Nani? Iron Bull is like, what? How big dare? What? I don't know what's going on in the chat, sorry. There we are. Alright, perfect. Right, I'm going to bring you now to some screens now. Actually, we've gone through 2 rounds now. Does anybody need to have a bit of a break now? Because I will put this in as a break if anybody needs to step away for a reason.
All right here.
I don't.
All right for me.
I'm good.
Good for now.
Alright, are we all good here? Alright, perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me just go back to... I'm going to actually go back to that home screen because we need to hide away your pictures for now. So Evil Troy is successfully through. We have 2 successful escapes from the Chasers so far. Can we get one of the Chasers successfully catching their player? Who knows? Who knows by this point? Alright, alright. Who knows indeed. Alright. Screen's there is ready. So, yep, like I said, if nobody needs to take their leave at any point. So we got like that. Except with the esports stuff. Riley Arnwell says they think they probably might do well in this quiz, they say. Oh, Miss, I didn't know this. You, casted for League of Legends. What?
Smaller company, admittedly, but there was a small company that did tournaments called Tower Dive TV, and I was briefly a caster for them, so I actually did a lot of the play-by-plays for them. There are YouTube videos out somewhere, still there, so you can find me still.
No way. I had no idea. Alright, perfect. Okay, right. Go back to the screen and then X out. We made it to... right, I need to find that question in the thing. Move my slides down accordingly. We just did this one, I think. Yep, okay, right, those are in the right way, that's perfect. Okay, switch it back to. In fact, no, I've still missed up. I still missed things in here. Close that down. Beep, and close that down. Beep, 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 and beep. And when the player is ready, we'll go a beep and a beep and a beep there. Okay, right, cool. Okay. So 2 players are down. I missed things there.
Yeah,
Oh no!
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Do not remove yourself, Mist. You are loved. Don't worry about it. Do not remove yourself. Do not defenestrate yourself from this chat.
It's fine.
You are
I'm
fine.
being held against my will contractually.
Oh dear indeed. Okay, so we need to figure out who has been. So Scarf and Scarf and Evil Troy have been the players so far. We need to change around bodies here. So the 3 players are left there. You'll also have to remind me who has been the chaser for the rounds as well, because I'm bound to forget that.
That is
When I set-
me and Dice so far.
You and Dice so far.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Like I said, so if nobody needs a break, can we move on straight to the next round?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All good
of
to
course.
go.
Okay, let's move it then. Move it on to that next round then, which we will need to spin the wheel again. We have 3 players who have yet to be on there, and the next player, Jessie Charia. It is you up next.
Getting ready to get 0 points. Woohoo!
Hey, you'll be okay.
You'll be fine.
You'll be
You'll be fine.
okay. You'll be fine. All right then.
You've got this.
You have got this, absolutely. Right, through to the quiz we go, and hopefully, if I click the right buttons, if I can find where they are, there. Are you on there? Oh, you're both in there. Oh, I need to remove, there's 2 people in the scene. I only need one of them. Sorry, Scarf, I put you out. All right, Jessie. Now the space is all but Jessie's. There she is. Okay, let's move it on then. So let's start.
How do I see the questions?
I will just be reading them to you. You'll have time to see them when we get to the next round, but in the sort of the quick fire round, I'll just be reading them to you. So
No worries.
with the stream delay as well, if you're watching it on the stream layout, there's just not enough time to react to them, so it's best to just try and listen. All right, with that said, let's begin the next round. Okay, our player 3 is Jessie Charia. Welcome in. Feel free to talk about like what kind of stuff you are you might be able to get an answer to, or have you got any like sort of specialties or things like that?
Well, I have a love for horror games, so there's that. Some old Pokemon games, and there's a lot of things I have no idea. So like Mario, Sonic, and stuff like that. I know some weird games, but the chances of those coming up is pretty low.
There's always a possibility of something weird coming up. Not a problem at all. All right then. So as it always is, Jessie Charia is going to face the quickfire round in the points builder, which we will reveal now. Go like beep beep. There it is. All right, so 90 seconds of quiz time for quickfire questions for Jessie. Do not fret if you can't get the answer straight away, but if you can't, throw me a pass. We'll move on to another question, and we'll just keep them going and hopefully get you some questions that you can get the answer to. So with that said, Jessie, are you ready for the show?
Yeah.
The most confident, the most confident squeaky yes I've ever heard. Okay, with that, here we go, Jessie. Your time begins now. Sweet Tooth is a maniacal clown character from which vehicular combat game series?
Pass.
Passing over. Okay, Twisted Metal is the answer. Barry Burton's famous line in Resident Evil 1 refers to Jill Valentine becoming what kind of food after escaping death by crushing?
Oh my god, I can't agree. Pass. I think.
It's a Jill sandwich.
Yeah, that
There you
was
go. In which Valve game can you play as characters such as the Scout, the Heavy, and the Spy?
No idea past it. I'm gonna get 0.
Okay, no worries. Well, Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2 is the answer. Which famous YouTuber has a cameo in Cyberpunk 2077 as a man with a very sensitive medical emergency?
Gonna guess around me to go Jacksepticeye.
Good try. It was Jesse Cox. EA Sports parted ways with which football governing body at the end of 2022, ending a partnership of nearly 30 years together?
I don't know any sports games past.
FIFA. That's the answer. In Studio MDHR's classically animated cartoon boss rush game, Cuphead's partner is a fellow crockery-headed character called who?
I don't know.
Alright, the answer, it was Mugman instead. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Jesse. Sorry about that, Medea, but the time that is the time up. That is the time up, unfortunately. No shame at all in that one. Maybe we can definitely get you the points, hopefully, when we get into our
Awkward
next
choice
round there.
might be the it for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably might be better for you so you can get like an idea of the kind of things going there. But yeah, no shame at all in that. Do not worry. We'll just get ready for the
Good
next.
try.
It's a very good try.
Solid performance, regardless.
I would just like to quickly ask, do you have the right microphone on Discord currently, Jesse?
Should do. One sec.
Because it sounds like you might be using a webcam one.
So maybe we'll take you some time to figure out that first. In the meantime, who needs to be on the list of the chasers on the list here? So far it's been Mist and Dice who have been chasers right now, right?
So it'd be,
Yes.
Yeah, so it'd be Scarf or Troy.
Okay then. Scarf and Evil Try. There you go. Right, put them in there. Alright. I'll just give Jesse some time to get ready. If they are, then feel free to give us a shout when you're ready, Jesse.
Okay, that should be the mic. Is that better?
That's it, yeah.
That is super clean for us now. Alright. Let me just check that is a question that we got up to. Okay, yeah, that's a question we got up to.
I just didn't want to interrupt while you were doing the quickfire questions.
No, fine.
There you go. Alright, but you are safe in the room now. Okay, so after those questions, I appreciate that none of them were particularly in your expertise, but maybe we'll find some in the upcoming round for you. But of course, in this upcoming round, you are not going to be alone in this one. Let's find out. For Jesse Charia, let's meet your chaser. It's only Scarf or Evil Troy could be for you, and Scarf is going to be the chaser for you here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi! Alright then, go to camera settings. Throw Scarf into the scene number 2, as long as nobody else is in there. Right, remove you from there, put you in there. And Scarf's face should now be in the correct place. Is it going to be... Let's have a look. Hi, there he is. What the nerve here. Right, Scarf, we're going to trust that you got to go easy on Jesse in this round, right? You got to go easy.
I will try my best.
Honestly, I'm just here for fun. It's okay.
She's here for fun, it's okay. That is a perfect attitude for this one, to be fair. Not a worries at all. Okay, here is our board. We are ready for the next Face the Chaser round. Alright, this is up for you, Jesse. Every answer you can get right in this round, we will give you points. But of course, we need to figure out where you want to go on the board. So, again, you have the choice of, do you want to be 4 spaces, 5 spaces, or 6 spaces from safety?
Let's do 4. I want to try and get some points.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. No problem at all. All right, so you're going to be on 4 questions, correct answers from safety. Let's set you up for that. There you are.
Plus, Scarf knows way more knowledge than me, I bet. So.
No, it should be okay, no worries in the end. Alright, and for Scarf, where are you in my Discord DMs? There you are. So Scarf has given me the answers in the secrets.
Yes,
Because
below the
Jessie is-
Knuckles gifts.
Below the Knuckles gifts currently.
There's no context for that.
Shift change. Approved.
Yeah. Me confirming my attendance.
And then you pirouetting, ballet dancing your way into the show. That's the one I
Yeah.
put after that. Okay, then here we are. Day Nightfall in the chat. Hello, 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 and thank you for everybody who's still in here right now as well. There's a Chaos Emerald sound. Thank you, Dice Imp. All right then. So let's get ready for starting our round here for a bit more pride for you, Jessie and Scarfulu. Let's do it. The chase is on. Let's get right into the questions then. Your first one, Jessie. Here we go. Snake Man.
Give me a drink.
Oh, before we do this,
bartender.
Ironburst says, let's redeem. Get a drink
Hey,
down, yeah.
It's chat. We want you to drink something.
I can't see the thing anyway.
At least me there. Oh, that's better doing a redeem in my chat for the for having a drink, because I probably should now. Okay. Again, Dory, I'll be reading the questions for you and the multiple choice answers as well. So if you can't see the stream layout, then you can see it. You can at least listen to me, so it's fine. Okay, let's start again. So, Snake Man is one of the robot masters of which classic Mega Man game? Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, or Mega Man 5?
Ooh, I've never played these, so this is gonna be a guess. I'm gonna say 2.
Mega Man 2, locked in? I'm gonna say yeah, okay, that's locked in, that's fine. Okay, let's reveal it on the board then. So, Jesse's answer. We think Mega Man 2. So, there are lots of robot masters that we fight when we play those games. The correct answer... They were from Mega Man 3, actually. But then let's reveal the Chaser's answer. I thought it was Mega Man 5. So there is no movement on the board this time. Anybody else is might have known that one as a Mega Man player, maybe?
I see. The thing is, the one I knew it wasn't was Mega Man 2. It was between 3 and 5, but I had no idea. I went for 5 because I thought they started to run out of ideas, and Snake Man doesn't sound like a brilliant idea, so I went further down.
I think after Mega Man 3, they stopped using the man and started using actually like different names. So nothing was after. It wasn't just man. It was like Icy Penguin or something like that.
No, it's in the X series and the
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
the
X
X
series.
series.
Yep.
All
Yeah, I
right
played a lot
then.
of Mega Man.
Yeah. So Mega Man 3 had the Snake Man stage in it, unfortunately. So there is no movement on the board this time around. We are all still safe for the time being. But let's see if we can get people moving. Let's have another question. Who portrayed Mario in the infamous 1993 live-action Super Mario Bros. Film? Bob Hoskins, Lou Albano, or Charles Martinet?
I didn't even know there was a movie. Gonna go with Lou. I can't remember what you said his last name was. But Lou.
Lou Albano.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just guessing. I've never heard of this film.
It's fine. I guess it's completely fine. All right, let's reveal it on the board then. Jesse has picked Lou Albano. The answer is in fact Bob Hoskins, who is the actor for Mario in the 1993 film. You thought Lou Albano. He was actually the actor for them in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show animated like part animated, part live action cartoon that was made. So here we go, and let's put the Chaser's answer on the board. They did get it. They get it right. It was Bob Hoskins. So they are now on the board there. All right. So yeah, I put three there. All three of these guys have actually played Mario in some facets. It was Bob Hoskins who did it in the 1993 movie. Lou Albano, who is actually a retired wrestler at that point, I believe, played them in the live-action segments of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Swing your arms.
From side to side. Well, it's time to go do the Mario. And Charles Martinet, of course, the recently retired video game voice of Super Mario in all the games. So there we are.
Is that the movie where we learn their name Mario and Luigi Mario?
Yeah, there's the infamous scene where I think they book into a hotel and they have to give their names. And yeah, I think it was in that one that they said it, yeah. My name is Mario and he's my brother Luigi Mario.
I need to look this up.
Oh, it's infamous. It is a crazy film. It is infamous for a reason. It's a nuts one, yeah. Look it up if you want to. All right, so unlooking that one, Jesse, but let's keep it moving. Guest fighters in Soul Calibur 4 came from which world-famous franchise? Flash Gordon, The Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars? Chaser in straight away.
What was the first one?
Flash Gordon, Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars?
I do not think it's Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, so I'm going to go for Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon is the answer in, and let's put that on the board for you then. Flash Gordon, interesting pick. Alright, the correct answer. It came from Star Wars, actually. So another unfortunate guess, unlucky. But what made you think Flash Gordon?
I know Lord of the Rings, so I've definitely ruled that out, and I don't think I do Star Wars that well, and I don't recall anything like that in Star Wars.
Well, there you go then, but it was Star Wars indeed. Let's reveal a Chaser's answer. Sorry if Scarf was on it, they do know it was Star Wars, unfortunately.
Yeah, I remember it directly, and Metropolis is right. The PlayStation version had Darth Vader, and the Xbox version had Yoda. I distinctly remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Every day's a school day, learning all sorts of stuff.
We all learn all sorts here. If nothing else, we are just having fun learning video game trivia today. That's all we're doing. Alright then. So it was Star Wars as the answer there, so we've moved the Chaser down the board. We believe in you, Jesse. We believe in you.
Can you get minus points? This is my goal.
No,
I said I'll be last, and I'm kind of committed now.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we? Alright, here comes the next question. Which James Bond 007 film was the first one to receive a direct tie-in video game based upon it, released in 1985? The Living Daylights, Live and Let Die, or A View to a Kill?
Ooh.
Actually, this is one where I'm going to need to double check my answer for this one, actually. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Chaser's locked in.
Hold on, what was the three again?
So, The Living Daylights, that's one. Live and Let Die was 2. And A View to a Kill was 3.
See, I think View to the Kill's later, so I'm going to say Live and Let Die.
Okay, locked in. There we are. So, Jesse's answer, Live and Let Die. Here is the actual answer. Let me just double check that again, because again, I need to double check. I needed to have a look at this myself. Yes. Yes, okay. I believe? Yes, okay. Right. Sorry, I had to check myself. This was a particularly tricky one, I'm going to say. The answer was actually A View to a Kill, released in 1985.
I thought it was more in the 90s for some reason.
So there he was there. Alright, and let's put in the Chaser's answer. They thought it was... They thought it was the Living Daylights. But there we
No
are.
clue. I had
Not
no
a clue.
clue.
Not a clue for that one there. So yeah, all of these are sort of course, none of them. I don't think any of these films were released in the time period of the video game coming out for it. It wasn't the first 007 game, but there was one. I think it was called it had the tagline of "Shaken Not Stirred." It was just like a ragtag of certain missions from certain films. But the first one that was directly tied to a film and just featured that film as its primary setting, it was A View to a Kill, done for at least the Commodore 64 in 1985.
Interesting. I did not know that at all.
That was a tricky one.
Led into. Oh, sorry.
No, go for it, miss.
I'll just say I believe it was the first that kind of set the precedence for movie game tie-ins, as it led to the popular title of GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, all the way down that time. So it started in 1985-ish, and then we went all the way through to 1996 for the good old GoldenEye 64. Thought it was Living Daylight. The Living Daylights it also had a game tie-in, but that wasn't until 1987, so it wasn't the first one to to have a dedicated sort of tie-in game for it.
I thought I'd heard of a Living Daylights game, and that's why I went for it. Nice to know I'm not completely off.
It's cool. All right, let's try for another one there. What is the name of Google's ill-fated game streaming service announced that was decommissioned in 2023? Was it Sylvia, Stadia, or Sundown? Google tried a game streaming service, like cloud gaming streaming service, but it was shut down, decommissioned at some point during last year.
Can you repeat the three again, Laura? Sorry.
Yep, of course, no worries. Yeah. So number 1, Sylvia. Number 2, Stadia. Number 3, Sundown.
Total guess. I'm gonna go for Stadia because it looks cooler.
All right, going for the cool name. That's fine. Locked in. Let's put that on the board there. The answer that Jesse Stewart, was it the Google Stadia? All right, let's reveal the correct answer. The Google Stadia was the correct answer. There you go.
I got a point.
There's a point on the board for you. Yeah, very, very good guess. Very educated guess. You picked the cool name, and the cool name was the correct one. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. All right, the Chasers' answer. They put down Stadia as well, so they do move down the board and creep ever closer. But most importantly, Jesse, there you go. You've got a point down the board now. You're closer to safety. Here we go. So there we are. There we are, Stadia. Stadia, ill-fated, never really got off the ground, or never really works out too well for them, and yeah, doesn't exist anymore. Alright, next round, here we go. Which Japanese word meaning modification is sometimes used to refer to ROM hacks of games such as Super Mario World with intensely difficult versions of levels? Shin, Mugen, or Kaizo?
Oh dear. I've heard all those words in anime. Can you repeat, please?
Yes? Okay, number 1, Shin. Number 2, Mugen. Number 3, Kaizo.
I'm drawn to Mugen because of an anime, but I'm not even sure it's correct, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
There you go, we'll lock it in then, no worries. Alright, Jesse Chari's answer, Mugen. Does that mean... Does it mean modification? Is it the correct answer? Sorry, it's not actually that, sorry. Let's make that one there. The correct answer is actually Kaizo. So that's how Japanese. That's how modification translates into Japanese. It means Kaizo. So if you heard of something like Super Kaizo Bros, or something like that, Super Kaizo Mario, like infamous sort of like rage baity kind of ROM hacks made back in the day, and yeah, generally just used for modifications of ROMs to create different versions of levels. Usually make a very, very hard and very unfair version of the level. So there we are, and this was Scarf's answer. They put down Kaizo as well, so they do move down the board.
I did know that one. I also think Mugen is also the name of like, it's like a fighting game where people put in their own characters or something like that. I think so.
Yeah.
I have heard that before.
Yeah, Mugen is also used to refer to that. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's a fan game fighting game engine that like imagine if you want to make your own like Street Fighter clone or something like that, or your own like Dragon Ball clone, Dragon Ball fighting game clone. Yeah, you'd use
I was
the
getting into a fighting thing, so
yeah, it's the
very
Mugen engine. Mugen is a fighting game engine, which I think Mugen translates literally to ultimates, something like that, or like something like that. And then Shin just means it's new. So there.
Oh.
So there you go. But oh, sorry. So yeah, but that's right. Yeah, it means infinity. Does Mugen? So there you go.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. But it was Kaizo. That means modification. All right. Let's move it on there. Let's keep it going for you. In the Evo Fighting Game Championship, what game was being played in the memorable Evo Moment 37 clip featuring the famous Daigo parry? Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, or Tekken 4?
I have no idea.
Drifting Light rolling in. Hello. This is actually... Okay, Scarf's in. It'll say that the clip here, Evo Moment 37, it is actually quite a famous clip in like particularly for fighting game folklore, but I think it's like wormed its way into like the general sort of video game folklore culture. So it is pretty famous.
I'm gonna go for Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Okay, yes, final. Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so the answer for Jesse, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Was this a complete guess there? So yes, Evo Moment 37, a moment in sort of video game folklore that sort of transcends it a bit. It's very famous. You would definitely know it if you searched for it and saw it. But was it a clip of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike? Yes, it was, Jesse. It was Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
I didn't think it was Marvel, so it was between that and Tekken.
It's between that and Tekken. All right, let's move you down the board, Jesse. Well done. And let's reveal let me double check. This was what the Chaser put down as their answer. Here we go. Right, put it down there. They put down Tekken 4, so you have beaten the Chaser in this question.
Yeah, I had no idea.
No idea there. You would definitely know it if you look it up. If you search it up on later on the clip later, it is a clip from one of the very first sort of Evo championships when it was still in sort of like early years, being hosted in a university lobby. 2 players, one of them being American player Justin Wong and Japanese player Daigo the Beast Umehara. Were playing I think it was a losers final, or maybe a winner's semi-final match. Justin picks Chun-Li in the round, and Daigo picks playing as Ken. It's a very infamous moment. Daigo is on the last pixel of health in that round in particular. Justin decides to go all in on a super move, which is that one where But what happens is Daigo is able to do a very risky strategy in that clip where he goes for a parry of each of those moves, and bearing in mind that Chun-Li's move has several kicks that you gotta do, and the timing window for a parry is very minuscule, like 6 frames in a 60 frame time span. So every single block had to be like within 1/10 of a second perfect. Daigo was able to do every single one pixel perfect, block the last hit with a jumping parry, and then go into their own super to win the round and knock out Justin Wong like that. Like I say, if you look it up, it is an infamous part of like fighting game lore, and it sort of transcends it. You would know it if you saw it, I would think.
I see. Okay.
So there you are. It was that, and it was just called. I think the lore of it. Why did they just call it number 37? I think it was said that. Well, we just wanted to show off that at the time that EVO was this epic place where lots of epic moments happen. So they just picked 37 as basically an arbitrary number to signify that maybe there were also just a bunch of other like epic moments that were featured in that as well. So yeah, 37 is just an arbitrary number, but it is a spectacular piece of gameplay. So yeah. But yeah, fantastic guess, Jesse. That is 2 questions down, and you are 2 questions away, correct answers from safety. So there you are. Well done, well done. Okay, next question. The original Sims game features a money cheat code that's also a famous line from the film Citizen Kane. And what is the code? Dandelion, Rosebud, or Tulip?
Oh. See, I know what it is now. What was the 3 again?
Dandelion 1, Rosebud 2, Tulip 3.
I'm gonna go for Dandelion.
Is that the answer? Okay. Locked in there, so let's put it on the board for you. What's the answer? Was the cheat code Dandelion? Let's reveal the correct answer. Rosebud is the correct answer, unfortunately.
I didn't play the original one. I started from 2 onwards.
Oh, that was it. Okay, and then
I remember it.
what did the chaser pick down? Yes, they knew it was Rosebud indeed. So let's move the chaser down, unfortunately. There you are.
Rosebud, actually the name of a sled in Citizen Kane.
Mm-hmm.
That's technically a spoiler for a very, very old movie.
For a very...
I'm sorry.
How dare you, sir!
I'm so sorry, I spelled Citizen Kane for you.
I've never watched
You
that
want
film.
the cheat code now?
By
I
this
can tell you the
point...
cheat code now if you want.
You can check it out. Is it perchance, is it Motherload now? Because Motherload replaced it by... Drifting Light saying that, like, self-proclaimed Sims nerd says it's now Motherload in the recent games, but in the original Sims game, it was Rosebud that got you how much money, I don't remember exactly, but there you are.
It was however much you put in. You literally just, like, you typed in, I think it's /Rosebud or $Rosebud, one of the two, and then you just put in however much money you wanted. Like, you could just literally put in an infinite amount if you wanted.
Wow, you could just type it in. Oh my goodness. Okay, fantastic. Alright, let's move on to the next round then. Here we go. In Pokemon Gold and Silver versions, the player attempts to collect the 3rd gym badge from the normal type gym in which city? Olivine City, Ecruteak City, or Goldenrod City?
Goldenrod.
Goldenrod final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Scarf locked in as well. There you are, thank you. Alright.
If I remember it correctly.
You remember it correctly. Let's have a look then. Was it Goldenrod City? Was that the answer? Yes, you are correct. It was Goldenrod City. There you are. So let's move you down the board. And the Chaser answer is... Lucky guess, Chaser. Very, very lucky guess.
Yeah, I definitely had no idea, but my reasoning was just It's got gold in it. It's Pokemon Gold.
I think I remember correctly. It's the one that milk tank that keeps rolling.
It's got, yeah, that's the one with Miltank, the Destroyer of Worlds, yes.
It is indeed. It's also the only gym that doesn't immediately give you your gym badge, or one of the two that don't immediately give you your gym badge.
Yeah.
You make poor Whitney cry, and then you have to go back to her after she's done crying.
Yeah. And all of them, that is the normal type gym, correct? I think it was the normal type one.
Yeah.
Because
It is indeed, yes. She
I don't know-
uses a Clefairy and then a Miltank.
Clefairy and then
Miltank.
And then Miltank, the Destroyer of Worlds, yes. Alright, but good guess, Jesse. You are now only one correct answer away from making it to safety and banking in your points for the round, so let's give you a fighting shot for this. Here we go. In what year was the first PlayStation console made available in the European markets? 1995, 1996, or 1997?
Oh. Well, I know there was games that I played that came out in 96, so I'm assuming it's gonna be before that. I'm gonna say 95?
1995, okay. I will just go to my answers there quickly and double check it for myself. Yep, okay. Right, so Jessie's answer, the only one that she needs to get to safety, and she says 1995 in the European market. Was this the answer that Jessie needed to walk away from this round with at least some points under her belts? The correct answer is 1995. There you are! Congratulations, Jessie. You have beaten the Chaser. You've made it to safety. Congratulations! Nice one. Very nice one indeed. Well done. And Drifting Light has done a sweet victory in the chat, in the redeems for you there as well, I think, Jessie. So well done. For posterity, Scarf, the Chaser said. Yes, they also said 1995. Yep, originally the PlayStation was first released in the Japanese market in 1994. I think December of 1994, if I believe correctly. And
That's correct, yeah.
And then all of the other regions, the NTSC for Americas and PAL regions for Europeans, we didn't get it until, I can't remember what month exactly in 1995, but it was 1995 we got it.
See, funnily enough, I looked this up recently, and I was surprised to learn that it was 1994 for Japan, because 1994 feels very early for 3D games in my brain.
Disc based as well, yeah, disc based 3D stuff, yeah.
Relatively fresh in my brain, this knowledge.
Alright.
Am I right in saying 96 would be the Game Boy Color? Because Pokemon didn't come out long after that.
And it could be.
1998 for the color.
I think
Oh,
it was the Game Boy first, then it was Game Boy Color.
yeah, it was Game Boy. But I didn't know
Yeah,
like, how
correct.
far between them.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, but there we are. Alright, Jessie, please. That was fantastic. You can breathe now. You've done it. You've managed to win your rounds. And you were going to take away the 4 correct answers from this Face Chaser round. So you will have 4 points, not 0. Let's give her a round of applause because, yeah, they were some tough questions you ended up facing, Jessie.
They were tough. They were tough.
Just here for fun, guys.
Just here for fun. It's not serious in the slightest. No competition at all. Right, just gonna find. It was right. It was after this one. There you are. All right. After this one. Right, that's right. Okay, right. That round is set, and hopefully the next round of the points builder should be set in the correct place. I believe. Just gonna double check. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so again, that is what we're gonna do for that. Congratulations to Jessie. That is not a 0 round for you. Drifting Light with a Deja Vu redeem. Thank you for the 5 bits out of that. Just been in this place before. Oh, wow. Okay, let me find your chase logos there to cover up your faces because that is it for now there. Congratulations. You can take your breaks until we call you up next time. I'll go to the home screen so we can have some chill beats on there. Again, I will open the floor up if you need to take a quick rest at the end of this. Does anybody need to do that?
I'm good.
I'll take a quick rest.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
same.
that's probably a good idea then. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do it on the stream itself there. I'll go to my be right back screen in a moment, and yeah, we'll take a quick intermission. If I need to run an ad break in here, I probably will do as well. But thank you for sticking around for this. We will be back with the rest of the rounds in just a short while. Do not go anywhere. We'll be seeing you very, very, very soon. We'll have that as the official welcome back to you. We've just had a very, very quick break in the live stream. If you're watching this in the highlight, of course, you wouldn't have missed an absolute thing. I'll have cut all the break stuff out. All right, where would we leave off? We are 3 players down. We have had Scarfulu, who's had their round. Evil Try's had their round, and we just had Jesse do their round as well, and managed to walk away without reaching that dreaded 0 mark. But yeah, that was a very good. That was a very, very entertaining round, I gotta say. Okay, which leaves there's only 2 more players who's yet to do their live rounds here. We need to decide who is going to be next, so I'm going to need to fetch the wheels. Who's left in here? I think it's only Dyson and Mist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dice and
Funnily enough,
Mist.
the first 2 chasers are still the ones
yeah.
to be players.
So the ones that
Yeah,
get to be
tend to be
players.
decided.
Oh dear me. Okay then. So the wheel should be up and ready in here for us here. Oh, and this is interesting for me back. I'm also working on with Burr and the others for a potential for a QI special number 2. Ooh, I'd love to be in. I'd love to be in on that one if that was possible. All right, but for now, the next player, we need to decide who that is. There's only 2 of you left. Let's spin the wheel. Is it yellow or blue? 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 The player. Congratulations. It's Dyson. You are going to be player number 4. All right, I'll find you in the things here. Dice should be. It's going to remove that and. Remove that dead quickly. Add Dicemp's camera to scene number 1, and then I'll put you over to the screen there, and it should. Let's see if you are on there. Are you there? Dicemp, are you there? Dicemp is there. Perfect.
Hello? Hello!
Yes, Dicemp's there. The first chaser and the last player says missed. Well, there we are. Okay then, we are gonna get ready now for Dicemp's go at being the player. So let's go for it. Welcome to the show, Dicemp. You are player number 4 in the proceedings there. You've seen how the rounds have gone so far. You've gotten the gist of maybe what kind of questions you can expect. But if there was a question that you would be all about and would know the answer to straight away, what kind of genre or what kind of specialities would you be looking for?
I've played a lot of games. I'm not usually good at remembering. Horror is probably one that I play a lot of. But I think I got a lot of little loose pebbles of information that's probably stored up in my little goblin brain. I know a few Pokemon things, so Pokemon might be a decent one.
Yeah, very potentially, very potentially. I'm just gonna very quickly pause a moment here because I've realised something that maybe we could have benefited from very early on here. I tend to do a bit of fiddling about with like audio, particularly my audio gets delayed, which means that I might need to do that for that. I don't know. Has the audio been in sync with the webcams, guys? If it hasn't, it probably hasn't been by much. But if it has been like that, I can very quickly just throw some settings onto that and just make sure of that. But like I said, if there was any like sort of delay between them, it probably won't be too bad. And anyway, it doesn't really. I guess it doesn't really matter too much in that front, so that's fine. But yeah. So, I mean, if that's fine. Okay. Dyson. Well, let's see what is awaiting for you. You're gonna have your points builder round now, so let's get ready. Put that on the screen there. There's the points builder round. So again, you're gonna get the same as everybody else, 90 seconds of thereabouts to answer as many quickfire questions as you can. Every correct answer gets you the points. And if you can't get it, I recommend within the first few seconds, I recommend you just pass the question, move on to something that maybe you will be able to give an answer to. So with that, if you are good to go.
Yep, ready.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, here we are then, Dyson. Your time starts now. Which cute Nintendo game character starred in an anime cartoon called Right Back At Ya?
Pikachu.
The answer is Kirby, unfortunately. Nice try. Who is the voice actor for Raz in the Psychonauts games, also famous for providing the voice of Zim in Invader Zim?
I have no idea. Pass.
Unlucky, that's right. Richard Horvitz is the answer. Right. What is the name of the white-haired monkey turned intelligent but evil by a prototype helmet in the original Ape Escape?
I was going to say Mojo Jojo. That's the only monkey I know.
Alright, the answer is Spectre. Nice try, though. Okay. What's the name of the water-type starter Pokemon from the 5th generation games Black and White that is also a starter Pokemon in Legends Arceus?
I'm just going to say Mudkip.
It was Oshawott. Nice try.
Right.
Okay. The CD re-release of Simon the Sorcerer featured which actor and comedian known for playing Arnold J. Rimmer in Red Dwarf as the voice of Simon?
I'm no good at actors. Pass.
That's Chris Barry. Good try. The adapter that allowed up to 4 controllers to be plugged into a single PS1 or PS2 console controller port was called a what?
Multi-slot?
Close. Multi-tap. Do you know what? I'm going to be nice. I'll give you a point for that. Which famous celebrity supposedly named his daughter after the Legend of Zelda and starred with her in adverts for games in the series such as Ocarina of Time 3D?
Oh, God. I know him. Why am I failing at names? He played Genie. I can't remember his name. I'll just have to pass.
Robin Williams.
Oh, of course.
That's who they were. All right, not a problem at all. There was some really, really good tries at some of those questions, and I felt generous for them. You were very, very close with multi-tap. So I'm going to give you a point for that one. All right. Nice try, though, Dice. That is at least 1 point for you. So
Thank you. Those were some tough questions.
Oh, they were, though. But very, very nice try all the same. Very, very nice try. Okay, let's bring on the bed music for getting ready for the next section. Right, so the 1 point for you there. I need to set up the wheel for the potential next chaser. I am unsure of who they are. I think Dice has already been a chaser at some point, so there might be still 2 names that I need to put into the spinner wheel here.
Troy and I think it's Troy and Scarf. I think.
No, it's me.
No, it's Troy. No, it's Troy and Jesse. Sorry, Troy and Jesse.
Yeah. Troy and Jesse. I can put your names in the menu there. All right, save the settings are done. Burr says, if not for Robin Williams, he'd have had 0 points at the end of all of those. So yeah. Not very. I'm always pleasantly surprised when you can't get an answer to some of these. Like I'm trying to like make the questions as broad as possible to maybe pique your latent knowledge in certain things, and I'm very surprised if you can get the answer for some of them, which is always a nice surprise, I'm going to say. So yeah, like I said, you did a nice try. All right, before we move on to your chaser round, I'm just going to very quickly set up for the next time we do points builder. So I'm going to put the rounds to where was it? We didn't go that far. We went to, let me just double see. It was there. All right, perfect. That's in the right place. Right. Then scroll down to the next face the chase around. We went it to where now? Was it that? Yes, right. We're in the right place for that. Okay, I'm ready for that. All right, I have made you wait long enough, Dice. You've done right. Your best in the first round, but now this is where the stakes really, really get high, because it's now time to find out who is going to be your opponent in the next phase. So with that, let's meet the chaser. around it goes. Red or pink, nobody knows. Evil Troy is going to be chasing you today.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put them in the wrong spot. There they are, in the right spot there. So there we are. This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, this starts becoming fun.
Oh dear me, oh dear me. Okay then, what you need to do now, Martin, is put yourself onto the board at some point, as soon as I reveal it on the stream. Okay, it's revealed in the stream there. So, you can now put your starting position on the board. Will you choose how many steps from safety? 4, 5, or 6?
It will be a silly little gremlin and go with 6.
A silly little gremlin going with 6, the maximum wager. All right then, I like that tenacity from you. Let's put that on. It is all set. All right then. So Dice is now on the board with 6 correct answers needed to reach the safety, but hot on his tails will be Evil Troy in this round. So here we are then. For you two, Dice and Evil Troy, the chase is on. I'm just going to dismiss an alarm. It is very early in the morning for me, but and I would normally be waking up at this within the next hour or so if I was working this morning, but I'm not. Today's the public holiday, so I'm absolutely fine to still post this stream, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, with that said, let's begin the Face the Chase around. Here is your first question, Dice. In Destiny, which actor was originally cast as the AI character named Ghost before being replaced by Nolan North? So who played Ghost originally? Benedict Cumberbatch, Peter Dinklage, or Harrison Ford? And again, Troy, send me your answers in secret on Discord.
I'm going to guess Peter Dinklage.
Locked in. Let's put that on the screen for you then. What made you pick Peter Dinklage then, Dice?
I don't know. I felt like Harrison Ford and Benedict Cumberbatch just seemed less likely. So, yeah.
Just purely a gut instinct guess then. Okay, then no worries. Sometimes gut instinct does work out, which it has done. In this case, the correct answer is Peter Dinklage.
Nice.
Very nice indeed. And then let's reveal. Let me double check Chaser's answer. They decided to put in. They guessed Benedict Cumberbatch. So
the name sounds familiar.
What, the name that was most familiar, or?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Infamously phoned in the god of wine and hookers. Of course. But yes, it was originally Peter Dinklage, and I'm actually unsure why he was replaced by Nolan North, but I just know that kind of early on in the lifespan of Destiny, for some of the later content at least, Nolan North came in, re-recorded the lines of Peter Dinklage stage, and then has just been the voice of Ghost for the rest of Destiny's sort of storyline, I guess. So there you are. All right, lucky guess for you, Dice. That is the first correct answer for this one.
You.
There you are. Good job. All right, next round. Here we go. Who is the inventor of the Poltergust 3000, which Luigi uses while exploring his haunted mansion? Is it EGADS, Eureka, or Gee Whiz?
I'm gonna go with EGAD.
So EGAD locked in, and Evil Troy is also locked in. We are ready for that. Okay, EGAD picked by Dicem. Ever played Luigi's Mansion before?
I have, yes. I meant to play through the second and third one, I think, but attention span.
Alright then, so was it EGAD who made the Poltergust for our dear Green Plumber Man? Yes, it was indeed. EGAD is the correct answer. Let's see what the Chaser picked as well. They picked the correct answer as well. Let's move the Chaser down the board. Here we are. There you go. If nothing else, I'm just proud of the other two answers that I was able to create for these ones.
They're really good names.
They're so good. I love those.
Fantastic.
If nothing else, I'm running
was-
away with that one. Yes.
I was almost tempted to have a fourth of G. Scott, but
Would there be any others that we could do for that one? It's like there's like EGADS, G Wiz, and Eureka, sort of like these exclamations that could be put down into like first letter, first name, then surname at the end.
Something like, oh
We've got to think. What?
yeah, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my! Of course. Okay. Wow. Chat. That's your challenge. Make up some more of those if you can. And also bear with a suku suku yabo yabo. May I also shamelessly plug, I'm currently playing through the Luigi's Mansion series right now. I'm currently playing through Luigi's Mansion 2, the HD re-release, so you can catch those in the highlights as well there. Oh, could have extended it to G Willikers, I guess, as well, so yeah, very fun. Alright then, here we are, let's go to the next question. Which of these characters in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed does not have a course in the game themed to their series? Which character does not have a course in the game to their series? Beat, Gilius, or Ulala?
Yeah, no, I've no idea with this one. This is just going to be a guess, I think. I'm going to go with Beat.
Alright, locked in for there. And Evil Troy, Chaser has locked in as well. Alright, first, Dice Imp chose Beat. And let's put in what the correct answer actually was. Was it Beat? It was Ulala, unfortunately, in this case. So, yes, we'll go to that one. I'll talk about it very soon. Learn and reveal what the Chaser put down. They were correct. They picked Ulala.
It took me a long time because I know in the previous game before All Stars Racing it was a map.
So we were talking about specifically All Stars Racing Transformed, which is the second one that Sumo Digital made. Beat from the series Jet Set Radio. There are of course 2 tracks courses in the game that are Jet Set Radio themed. Gilius being Gilius Thunderhead from Golden Axe, and they have the track Ada's Lair in the game. And then we have Ulala, who is a character from Space Channel 5, but there is no Space Channel 5 theme track in the game, so it was Ulala as the correct answer.
Well,
I love how Scarf was in the chat saying, I know that, because we've played it before. And yeah, and sign up for Mist. Did Banjo-Kazooie have a course? While Banjo-Kazooie was in the Xbox version of the previous, the first All-Stars Racing game, they're not in Transformed, so that's kind of a moot point, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was just then thinking, like, I remember Banjo-Kazooie being in one of them, but I couldn't remember if it was the first or the second.
It was
So
the
I
first
like-
one. It was the first one, and I think
Yeah,
specifically the Xbox version, so yeah. All right, then. We have moved the players down and chasing that. Yes, we have. All right, there's still a way to go for you, Dice, but keep at it. We'll give you the next question. You're getting there. Who fights a sentient and operatic pile of poop during part of his bad fur day? Blinker, Conker, or Tinker?
Conker.
Locked in. All right, let's put them on the board. That is for you there. You think it was Conker? And that is the correct answer. The game Conker's Bad Fur Day. There you are. Move you down the board there. And the Chaser's answer... Of course, they knew it as well. Conker's Bad Fur Day, where you fight the Great Mighty Pooh, and he does a big operatic number while you fight him, and throw toilet paper rolls into his mouth.
I have that song in my head every day.
I've actually met the the voice actor.
Oh,
Oh
really?
wow, that's cool.
Because
For
he
the-
was at he was at UK Games Expo, I think not this year but last year. And yeah, I played a Fallout tabletop miniature game with him. So
That's pretty cool.
Claim to
UKGA
fame there.
stuff.
Claim to that. So we're talking the. I assume you mean the Great Mighty Pooh voice actor, like the singer for
yes,
him. Yeah.
yes.
Ah,
Chris
perfect.
Marlowe.
Chris Marlowe.
It's Chris Marlowe, isn't it?
Was it Chris Marlowe?
I believe so.
Why does that name ring familiar? Is that that's not the Daggers McTimmers guy, is it? Or is that a different one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, it is the same
Same
person.
person.
Ah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Well, the more you know, as our dear friend Lewis would say. All right, that's the correct answer for both the players there. You know that it was the Great Mighty Pooh in Conker's Bad Fur Day. There you are. Let's move to the next question. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End features a scene with Nathan and Elena playing a game from which other classic Sony franchise? Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, or Gran Turismo?
I didn't like how fast he put that in. I don't know this, so I'm gonna go with Crash Bandicoot.
Locked in. All right then, let's put that on the screen. Why Crash Bandicoot?
I have no idea. No, just random guess completely.
Completely random guessing. All right, that's as good a reading as any. But guess what? It's the correct answer. There you
Yes!
go. Let's move you down the board. There you are. And the very, very quick answer from the chaser, because they knew it well, it was Crash Bandicoot as well.
Yep.
I was scared how quickly you put that
I,
in.
I,
was like,
I
oh,
was
no.
hoping you were like, guess
I-
something else, guess something else. I know that's
I
what.
almost went with Grand Transmiso just because, I don't know, vibes.
Yeah.
But
Yep, so it is a scene that is actually, it is not just that you watch them play the Crash Bandicoot style game in there, you actually play the Crash Bandicoot game in the Uncharted game itself, which is kind of, this is a really funny bit to do, and yeah, lovely homage to the classic Naughty Dog stuff. Attempting to beat Elena's high score in the game, yeah, that's right. There you go. Okay then, that's dice down the board. Only 2 correct answers from safety. Let's keep it going. Can we get you another one? The original Doom from 1993 is set in the future on 2 planetary bodies, Phobos and Deimos. These are the orbiting moons for which planet in the solar system? Uranus, Jupiter, or Mars?
Mars.
Locked in then. Let's go for it. And Chaser's locked in as well. Alright, that is answer number C. Number C, I say. There you go. So, Dice Imp in with Mars. Do you have an inkling as to why you picked that?
I think I'm remembering planets and moons right, but
Yeah, I was thinking this one. Do I want to force just general sort of planetary science knowledge on these guys during this quiz? But I did tie it into the fact that it is the setting for Doom. So there we go. But is it Mars that are Phobos and Deimos's the planets of those ones? And yes, indeed, Phobos and Deimos are the orbiting moons of Mars. With Phobos and
I
Deimos.
played a few games in space, and
Mhm.
it sounded right, but I wasn't sure.
Yep. And Evil Tries Chaser put the answer exactly the same. They picked Mars as well.
You can't
Yeah,
just
I
shoot a
wasn't
hole
sure.
into the surface of Mars.
That would have been something that Connor would have been just all over, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Big Doom guy.
Big Doom guy over there. All right, let's reset that board there because here we are. We only need one more correct answer from Dice Imp to cash away with his points. Can he do it with this next question? Here we go. The Lovecraftian Gothic-inspired city of Yharnam is the primary setting for which beloved From Software game? Elden Ring, Demon Souls, or Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
Nice and quick, I like it. Chaser putting in as well. Alright. Is that something that you are familiar with at all? Any FromSoft stuff?
I've played a lot of From Software games, especially those free. That being said, I'm not great with all the names of the cities and stuff, but I'm pretty sure, well, Bloodborne is the more Lovecraftian Gothic one, so...
And that's
sure it's that one.
pretty sure it's that one. That's what you're going with. And is it the correct answer? That it is. Alright then, he has made it to the end. Dicey, congratulations! We have another successful escape from the Chaser! And for posterity's sake, we'll have this answer from the Chaser as well. They, of course, it was Bloodborne as well. Alright! 4 from 4 successful escapes from the Chaser. How did you feel during that, guys?
Oh, it was, I mean, did a lot better with those ones. The as part of multi-choice helps get rid of some of it, and some of it was some lucky guess. But I was pleased to see some. I'm really pleased I got this one right, the Bloodborne one, and I got some points.
Waha! Yes, you got some points at the end. Okay, right, so I gave you 1 point in the points builder, 6 correct answers from here, so 7 points total. And being that you wagered for 6 correct answers, that is actually 2 times multiplier to that one. Dice Imp, your final total is 14 points.
Woo!
Congratulations! Congratulations! All right, put that in there. And there we are. So that means we literally only have one more round to go. There's only one person left to be the player, and only one more person left who is going to be chasing them down, or attempting to at least. Alright, let's do this as a bit... We are going to do this as formally as possible with this one. We don't need to spin the wheel for this one in particular, for the player. Oh god, you've really... Oh my days! Okay, right, fine. Just for you, you are my guests. You've taken your time out of your day to come here. Alright, we'll make it official. Alright, spin that wheel. Who's the final person? Oh my god, look at it. It is just one.
I wonder who it is.
Who could it be?
I think the fact that there's only one person in one name in it, it means that he just doesn't like it. Oh, there we go. Right, there you go. You have a full 100% spin wheel to yourself, Mysteriopolis, because you are our final player for taking part in the round here. So let's set you up for that very, very dead quickly. So we're gonna need that screen, and I'm gonna need to put you in there. So Dice was in number 1. Yoink! Get you out of there. And then C1 putting this in there instead.
Hello.
Right. Could we not have a spin wheel breaking the stream on here for me, please? I'm just spinning it again to hopefully this time it'll get rid of it, because it was stuck on the screen for some reason. So it said the Chaser is missed, but he's not the Chaser. He was the first Chaser, but he is going to be our final...
I was the first Chaser.
He is going to be our final player for this one, so let's go for it. Alright, the wheel is gone. Fantabuloso. Right. Throw you into that. The other thing I need to do is remove Evil Tri's picture from the Chaser scene, because we'll get to that very, very soon. For now, though, 4 players are down. 4 successful runs through the quiz. Can Mist make it a perfect 5-4-5? With that, let's start our final round. Okay, welcome to Mysteriopolis. Our sort of bench substitute player, just in case somebody dropped out, which of course did happen here. So Mist is a very late replacement as of 3 hours before the stream started. So,
I mean, I managed to answer most of the questions off screen, so it's been good. But first one in, last one out. We'll see what you've concocted as the last questions.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? So I'm just having a bit of time just to make sure that the tabs are in the right place. Move that down a few. Should be there. And that is right there. And I'm going to make sure that our points builder is in the correct place as well. Do bear with me. We are from there. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, then. So we're going to do this one more time around. What are your sort of, if you had a question that you'd be able to get the answer down pat straight away, what kind of series or expertise is your kind of forte here?
I've dipped my toes in so many games that I'm kind of like got like general knowledge of all of them. But if it was expertise, it'd probably be like lore questions in either World of Warcraft or a lot of research went into the FNAF series as well. I haven't played the games, but I love that story, so.
So if we get any like deep story questions, then
Yeah,
you
like
could
if
be on
it's
board with that.
anything to do with like story-based stuff, then I'm fully there.
Sweet, interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. But let's get it all ready then, shall we? Put the thing on. We should have the screen is on the board for you. Okay then. So one more time around, we're going to do our final points build around. You will face 90 seconds of quick fire trivia questions. Get the answer if you can for a point, or if you can't get it within the first few seconds, go for a pass, move on to the next question, and we'll see if you can get as many points as you can. Are you ready, Mist?
As ready as I can be.
Fantastic. Alright then, here we go, Mist. Your time starts now. Which roguelike deck building game by Daniel Mullins won the Game of the Year award from the 2021 Game Developer Choice Awards?
Do you know this? Do you know? Pass.
Inscription. That was the answer there. Nice try. Who is the Japanese director of games such as Drakengard and Nier, who notably wears a moon mask during interviews due to his dislike of photos?
No, it's a pass as well. Don't know that one.
Yoko Taro. That's the answer there. In which stealth action game can you fight military unit bosses, specifically codenamed with titles such as The Fear, The Pain, and The End?
That's Metal Gear Solid, I think.
Sure, I'll give you the point there. Metal Gear Solid 3, yes. Okay. George Stobart is a patent lawyer and star of what adventure game series?
That's a pass.
The answer is Broken Sword.
Oh, I should know.
How many hit points does Engine have in total during his boss fight in Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped?
I want to say 3.
The answer is 12, actually. Nice try. In Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, what is the name of the factory that Abe flees from after discovering a scheme to kill him and all the Madokans working there?
Oh no, I should know this one as well. Pass.
Rupture Farms, that's the answer. Nice try though, nice try though. Which power metal band rose to fame after their song Through the Fire and Flames was famously featured in Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock?
Dragon Force.
Correct answer. The answer is Dragon Force, yes. And unfortunately, that's time up. That's your final question.
Damn, there's one.
Oh,
Hard one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, well done.
he was close to a couple of them, unfortunately. Oh my god, Julia,
Oh,
that's a fantastic email. I love that. As you know,
I should have got the broken sword one. Like that one stifled me.
You were so close to some of them. I could feel you like if this wasn't quick, if it wasn't quick
It's
fire,
like you
you'd
can
have got
picture
to.
it in your mind. You're like, I know it.
You'd have got to.
Yeah.
You would have
I
got to
think
them
it really
eventually.
throws people when you say that George Stobart is a lawyer because he doesn't do any lawyering in any of the games.
No
At
patent
all.
lawyering at all. It is literally that's just part of the law of Broken Swords.
Yeah.
Just so bad that's his occupation. We don't see it happen, but that's what he says he is.
Mhm.
I felt the pain on some of those ones. You were so close. Like I said, if they weren't quick fire, you'd have got to them eventually. I trust you for that one.
It's why I was like, I'm just better to just pass. As you said before, it's better to just pass. So if I can get at least 3 of the questions to get to the ones that I could answer, then.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you haven't walked away from that empty-handed. There were 2 correct answers I gave you in there, so that is 2 points that you can carry into the next round. So there.
Woo!
Yay! All right.
It's double what I had.
All right, with that there. Now, of course, you being the final player that we had to go, we knew that all firsthand. And there is one more player who has not been the chaser yet. But, of course, we do need to keep this official. So, let's do it like this then. For one more final time, for you, Mist, let's meet the chaser. One nice solid pink wheel, because there is only one more player left to be the chaser. Your chaser is Jesse Charia. And oops, there they are. They're in the screen now.
Oh god, why do I hear Nemesis boss music?
You're still calling me Nemesis.
It's what you were finishing off the other week.
Okay, fair. But I kicked his ass.
Kicked Nemesis's butt. Wow. Okay then, let's get it ready then. The first thing we need to do before we start the questioning is we need Mist. I need to cough first, and Mist needs to put himself onto the board. How many questions are you willing to wager here, Mist? 4 from safety, 5, or 6?
I mean, the only chance I'm going to get some real points is by going all in, so I'll go 6.
Very, very brave man. All right, let's put you on the board then for 6 answers from safety. Beep. There you are. And
Also gives Jesse a chance to try and get me and then not be last place.
Was that a cackle of confidence, maybe? Jesse is a horror fan. Of course she would have the Nemesis music playing. Of course. We'll see. Okay, then. So that is all official there. You are on the board. And for one final time, Mist is our player. Jesse hunting them down. So for you, Mist, the chase is on. And let's kick it off immediately with your very first question in the Face the Chaser round. Let's go. What boss awaits the Minecraft players who successfully build a portal to the end? The Ender Dragon, Pit Demon, or Diamond Ogre?
That would be the Ender Dragon.
Both answers are in, so let's reveal it. Ender Dragon is the first pick. And very, very simple question, I think, for this one. The Ender Dragon is the correct answer. So, move you down the board. The Chaser's answer. They also said that Jessitarian News it was the Ender Dragon. I assume we've got people who are at least aware of Minecraft or not played, or if not, maybe played like a good few hours of it, maybe hundreds, thousands.
I think. So me and Jesse definitely remember we used to play a lot.
I've played it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, back when we were like, it was in its first iterations, before even the end or even the Nether was a thing. And that's going back some years.
Yeah, it's going about, yeah, it is, yeah. Of course, Minecraft being the kind of game that it is, wasn't finished when it was first released, but then it just added all the bits to it. So yeah, very nice easy question. Buffy knew that pretty simply. Alright, let's move that on to the next question then. Combatants like Jago, Fulgore, and TJ Combo can be found in which fighting game series? Bloody Roar, Killer Instinct, or Mortal Kombat?
This one is a pure guess, but I'm going to go Killer Instinct.
They are locked in, and the Chaser is locked in. Thank you so much. Alright, Mist's pick. What gravitated you for Killer Instinct?
I knew it wasn't Mortal Kombat, because I know Mortal Kombat relatively well. So it was either one of the other two, so it was just like 50-50.
A 50-50 toss-up for Bloody Roar or Killer Instinct. As it paid off, you can meet Jago, Fulgore, TJ Combo in Killer Instinct. That is correct. And then we will find out the Chaser's answer. They thought it was Mortal Kombat, unfortunately.
I've never played any of these games. The only fighting game I played back then was Street Fighter, so...
Fair enough, fair enough. It was a fine guess. But no, it was
I
Killer
don't think
Instinct.
I've ever heard of Bloody Roar as a fighting game, and I think I sort of had heard Killer Instinct. So
It does. It does exist. Obviously, people know Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct is kind of popular. It had a resurgent game, remake sort of game made in 2013. Bloody Roar is a bit of an obscure one. I think the whole facet of that is all the fighters have an ability to turn into some kind of like predatory animal. Like they'll turn into like a wolf or a tiger or a bear or something like that, and yeah, that's sort of the thing. You can turn into your like animal form during the fight, and I guess it gives you like damage boosts or access to other moves. I don't know. I've not played the Bloody Roar game. I just know the concept of it. There you are. I have seen Killer Instinct being played as well. One of my sort of usual haunts if I'm just looking for a Twitch stream to watch is Maximilian Dude from Yo Video Games. Big advocate for the Killer Instinct series, I think, is Max. So that's how I know my knowledge of that game, really. Okay, let's move it on. You are 4 steps away from Safety Mist. Here we go. The Subspace Emissary is the name of the story mode for which entry in the Super Smash Bros. Series? Melee for the GameCube, Ultimate on the Switch, or Brawl on the Wii?
that would be Brawl for the Wii.
We wait for Jesse's answer. Before we move it on. Then the answer is in. So, Brawl was the answer you thought there. And let's put in the correct answer. It was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yes, of course.
The only Smash Brothers I own. I've played all 3, but the one I actually own is the Wii one.
Ah, cool. Alright, let's make this formality. The Chaser's answer. They thought it was Smash Ultimate. So unfortunately, that isn't correct.
Afterwards, I was just going for my first one rather than copying what Miss said. I did. Just going for my first instinct.
Oh, alright then. We appreciate the honesty there, of course. Yes, it was indeed Brawl. That was the first one. That was the game that got me into knowing what Smash sort of was as an entity. Just randomly one of the games we put onto our family Wii console, and yeah, ever since then I've had copies of all the ones made after that point. I had both Wii U and 3DS versions of Smash 4, and of course Smash Ultimate. Got all of those.
I had many fun with friends coming over and playing that game. Such a good game series.
Okay. Only 3 steps away, but there's every possibility. There's still every possibility things could be turned on their head, but shall that be the case? Let's see with our next question. Arthas and Northrend are the additions in Wrath of the Lich King, the second expansion pack for which MMORPG? Phantasy Star Online, RuneScape, or World of Warcraft?
That's World of Warcraft.
The cheek, the raised smile that you had on there when you put that one in. Chaser's answer is in as well. Let's make this a formality. Miss answer, World of Warcraft. He said it was a specialty of his. And absolutely, yes it was. No trouble with that whatsoever. So only 2 questions away from safety. But what did the Chaser pick? They picked World of Warcraft too, so you are not the only World of Warcraft expert here. I have that right, Jesse. You do play World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure. That
I have done, yes.
Ah, fair enough then. Okay, but yes, nice and easy for both of you. And in the end, Arthas being the Lich King themselves, or the King Arthas, right? And Northrend being the new... well, yeah, okay. I know that Northrend is the new sort of frozen region that was added into the game. But what about King Arthas? Like, be specific about that, because I'm.
So he was essentially the second Lich King. The first was actually Ner'zhul, but based on he was the first living Lich King, if you can call it that. But he was like the main antagonist, the main boss for that expansion.
Ah, fair dues, perfect. Right. He was well onto that one. But is he going to get the next one? Here we go. 2007's Folklore on the PlayStation 3 is a fantasy action role-playing game set in a sleepy village called Doolin, which itself is based on the real-world location found in which country? Ireland, Scotland, or Wales?
I should know this. I've never... This one's bugging me, but I think I'm just going to go with Ireland.
Let's load that in for you then. Let's pick it. Alright. It's on the screen for you. So Ireland, you think, is the location?
Yeah. It's playing off the idea of folk.
Of the folk in there. Okay, right, I see the thinking. And is it the correct answer? Yes! Doolin is a real-world village set on near the sort of like southwest coastal areas of Ireland in reality. So yeah, and the sort of the real world location of the game Folklore is like a version of Doolin. So yes, that's right. The Chaser's answer. You said Ireland as well. I want to know how you know that, Jesse.
I know a lot of island folklore, and I kind of put it together.
Oh, Ireland and Folklore put together. Yes. Interesting for me with Folklore, like, it turned up on my radar when I think one of my old university friends brought it over, to our sort of university house at the time. I always sound like at that time I only played like up to like the first 3 hours of the game. But yeah, I'm gonna say that the sort of the Celtic Gaelic folklore stuff in that one sort of interested me as well. So at some point I was gonna get around to play it. I bought it in the UK store. Never got around to actually putting it in to give it a go. And then when I moved into Japan and had all my stuff shipped over here, that was kind of like my chance, because I bought a Japanese PS3 which can play all of the regions discs. And yeah, I finally had my playthrough of it about this time last year. And yeah, very interesting game. So beep and beep and beep. One more question, miss, for you to reach your safety. Can you do it in this one? Let's have a look. The opening of Heavy Rain sees Ethan Mars searching a busy shopping mall for one of his sons while calling out what name repeatedly? Jacob, Jason, or Jimmy?
I've never played Heavy Rain, so this would be a pure damn guess. This is a process of elimination, but I'm gonna go with Jason.
Say that again, sorry?
Jason.
Jason, okay. Alright, process of elimination, you thought Jason was gonna be the answer. We'll get to those comments in a moment, but for first, we're gonna have...
all hate, I'm sorry.
Oh man. But, alright, by your process of elimination, is it Jason that they call in the Heavy Rain? Jason is the correct answer. There you are. Okay, congratulations, Mist. You have made it to safety, and congratulations! And then for prosperity's sake, this is Jessie's answer. She also put Jason. It's a meme right now. It is one of the big memes of that game. You press
Jason.
You press X to Jason. Literally, that's what it is.
That's what I was trying to remember. It. I was like, there was something.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, if I was calling a name, what would it be? And I was like, it definitely wouldn't be Jimmy. So it's either Jacob or Jason. And I just like, what sounds right? I guess Jason.
Well, fortunately, yes. I think Ebak is going to teach you the ways very, very soon.
Yeah,
so look forward to that in the future.
I think I know what my next birthday present is.
There we are then. Okay, but with that missed, your gamble has paid off. You've made it successfully to safety. So we can give you all of your points for the rounds. Okay, +2 for the points builder, 6 correct answers in your chaser round, so that's 8 points total, multiplied by 2 for your successful wager. Miss, you win 16 points at the end of the round. Congratulations.
I'll take that. I'll take that, thank you.
You will take a very respectable score from there in the end, and a very valiant chase from Jesse, I'm going to say as well. Valiant chases by everybody in this game, so yeah, what a great time, what a great time. Okay, I'm going to need to just bob that away, and what I'm also going to need to do is bob a few other things away for the time being. Turn that music down. Going to temporarily head into this screen over here so I can get ready for things in secrets. So yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my indeed.
Oh my.
Some very,
Oh my.
very engaging rounds in there, and I have been pleasantly surprised by your by the knowledge you've been able to put on show, and your very, very lucky stabs in the dark in some cases as well. I hope you've been enlightened and have had a very good time doing the questions in there.
It's been great fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
Thanks for putting it together, Laura.
Thanks for putting it. Oh,
It's
yeah.
so good.
And thank you for playing it so far. But the big surprise is we are not done yet, because I'm doing the Billy Mays thing. But
Oh.
I'm not done yet. We have one more round in store. As it is in the actual show, there is what we call the final chase. So let's get ready for that one. And this is going to be sorted out like this. So all 5 players have had the chance to be the player and the chaser at least once. And let me just notate down the scores that people got at the end of their round. I think it was like this. Okay, what we're going to do is, firstly, we will give out the orders of your scores at the end of at least this portion of the round, so we can at least have a sort of de facto winner of the chase, the main chase rounds. So let's hand out those awards right now. So 5th place at the end of the day. A really good effort. She said she was going to aim for last place. It was yours, but not with 0 points, with 4 points at the end of the day. So Jesse Charia with 5th place. We're not going to say last place, but well done.
Well done.
Next,
Goal! Yes!
and then the next few positions ended up being very, very close indeed. Okay, so we're going to give 4th place with a total of 14 points. That goes to Dice. So Dice walks away in 4th place in total. 3rd place. You were very close on the heels of this one, Dice, because with 15 points, Evil Troy takes 3rd place.
Aye.
And then you were also on the hot of heels of people at the end of the day, because 2nd place with 16 points was missed. So 14, 15, 16 points.
I'll take that.
That was very, very close there. But then with his extremely strong showing in the very, very first round of here, a total of 26 points at the end of the day, Scarfulu, you are our winner of the main game. But as I said, we are not done yet.
Oh my.
What that means is Scarfulu, as the 1st place player from the chase rounds, you have the honor of being our final chaser.
All right.
And you will be playing against all 4 of the other players in one team.
Nice.
Very, very nice indeed. So, we're going to get ready to introduce it here. The final chase round is going to work like this if I just bring up the rules in here. So, the final chase, you can scroll up and check yourselves as well. So the participant with the most points at the end of the main game, which is Scarfulu, is going to become the final chaser and will play against the other participants who will form a team. In this round, firstly, the player team will face another 2 minutes of quickfire video game trivia questions. In this round, any member of the team, so that's any 4 of you, Dice, Evil Troy, Jesse, or Mist, you can give the answer for a question, and for every correct answer that you can get, you will build up a number of points. And the number of points you get will be a target that the final chaser, Scarfulu, must reach.
Mm-hmm.
So they will get the same again of 2 minutes of quickfire questions, and then we'll see if they can chase that back and become the ultimate winner of tonight's show. So there you go.
Go team!
All right.
Yeah,
We got
go
this.
team.
Yeah, go team. All right, what we're going to do very, very dead quickly. For this one, very quickly, we do not need a chaser position on there yet, but what I'm going to do is throw hopefully all of your active webcams, if you have them, into the room number 1. So we need Miss is already in there. We'll add Dice's into there. We will also add Jesse's into there as well. So you're all very small and squished in here, but that should make sense. And of course, we're also not gonna forget Troy in this one. So I'm just gonna go and throw you. Was that the right one? Yes, it was the right one. Okay, and just pop Evil Troy into the corner over there. I think that works out.
Hi guys, this corner is mine.
This corner is yours. So all 4 of you there, we have Mist, Dice, Jesse, and Evil Troy, are the team who are going to take part in the final chase today. So let's get that ready, shall we? Final chase screen, like this. So what you will see on the stream layout, there will be no view of the questions on the stream layout. All you will get is a big old number like this. You'll start on 0. For every correct answer you can give me in the 2 minutes time window, you will increase your number like this, 1 point, 2 point, 3 points like this. And at the end of 2 minutes, the score that you end up at is going to be the target for Scarfulu to chase later. And let's remember that any member of the team will be able to throw their answer my way. So feel free to just like shout it out if you can get the answer in. And for everyone that you can get right, we will move on and get we'll give you a point for it. And again, if none of the team members can get the answer like straight away within the first few seconds, I recommend a pass to move it on to the next round, to the next question. So that is how that works. Does that make of the sense?
Yep.
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 Fantastic. We have the final round coming up here. We have best of luck contestants from Julia Bandicoot, best of luck GL team from Evil Troy. Wishing you luck yourselves. All right, then. We are going to, first of all, since we are not using any of the stream layouts for the questions, I need to bring up a thing very, very dead quickly onto my phone, which we're going to do it from... it's not in there, it's somewhere else. I put it there. Okay, then. The first thing that we need to do, all the best to you, and in fact, what we're going to do, since Scarfulu is going to be the final chaser, I have made a list of 2 different lists of questions. Scarf, can you pick a colour for me, red or blue?
Red.
Scarf will get the red list of questions I've made, and that means the team, you'll face the blue questions. With that said, last chance to back out. Run away here, he goes. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, look at the time.
Oh my goodness, would you look at
Let's do this.
Would you look at the time?
do
Exit
this.
stage left.
Go
Pachoom!
team.
Go
Hands
team!
in. Hey.
So I am
Okay.
team. I'm leaving.
All right then. So you'll face 2 minutes of questions for this round, and if you are all ready, here we are then. Your time starts now. Infamous Legend of Zelda games The Face of Evil and The Wand of Gamelon were developed for the CDI console of which electronics company?
Philips.
Correct. After original developer Bungie split from Microsoft, who became the development studio of Halo games from 2011 onwards, naming themselves after a
343.
character?
343.
Correct. Who was the final fighter, DLC fighter, to be revealed for Super Smash Bros. 4 on Wii U and 3DS?
I don't know this.
Pass.
Bayonetta. Bayonetta. Who created and narrated the notoriously challenging Rage game Getting Over It, several years after also making the equally notorious browser game called QWOP?
Benedict? I don't know.
It was Bennett Foddy. Close. Travis Touchdown is the playable lead mercenary character for which Suda51 developed franchise?
No More Heroes.
Correct. One of the producers from Outer Wilds developer Mobius Digital is which Japanese actor known for his roles in the TV shows Heroes and Hawaii Five-0?
Pass.
Pass.
Masai Oka. Okay. Which company developed the Negicon, a swivel joint controller that the player could twist and that was marketed to be played with several racing games?
Neo Geo?
Close. Namco. Olimar is a spacefaring character for which cult classic series games by Nintendo?
Pikmin.
Correct. There is a comedy club in Grand Theft Auto 4's Liberty City where the player can watch two sets from controversial comedians Cat Williams and who else?
Pass.
What's his name?
Ricky Gervais. The blue armored hero of Yacht Club Games' retro-inspired action platformer uses what guarding tool as a weapon and also to dig up treasure?
Shovel.
Shovel, correct. Sega's take on the party board game, that's time up, but I'll finish the question. Sega's take on the party board game where the blue hedgehog and friends use numbered cards instead of dice blocks to move around the board is known as Sonic what?
Rumble.
Sonic Shuffle, actually.
Oh.
Close there. Alright then, we are gonna leave that there. So
jeez.
that's 5
Well,
correct
We did
answers.
well, I think.
You did well, I think. Yeah, 5 correct answers there. And since we're going to be nice to you here, we're going to have 4 players are in the team. Since all 4 of you were successfully able to beat your chase around, 4 players and 5 points. Look at that number go up, 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 look at that number go up. 5 points for each player in the team that made it through their round, so let's set the target of 20 points.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. All right.
I feel like Scarf was like, yes, I've got this, it's only 5, and then he just saw
No, he's like,
Oh.
Okay.
No pressure.
If anyone could do it, Scarf.
we'll
We got
we'll
this.
get- we'll give
Yeah,
this
you
a,
got this, buddy.
yeah, we'll give this a jolly good try then. All right then. And with us being in this particular situation, we'll see how far I can get here. I should mention that in this part, it is only the chaser, only Scarfulu. In fact, we need to get you onto the board. If I know which scene to put you into, scene number blap, and then we'll put you onto the board itself. In fact, we're gonna do this in a very, very, very formal fashion here. So I'm gonna go to the soundboard very quickly. So for one more time, let us meet the chaser. And there they are. Just gonna also put you away from that scene there. So now Scarf has the chaser scene all to himself. All right then. So that is how we do that. So we have increased the stakes a little bit, but
Just a bit.
Just
a smidge.
just a smidge,
Just a smidge.
just a smidgen here, and since this is the chaser's round, it is only the chaser who will get to answer the questions. There is one more stipulation to this as well. If it turns out that the chaser cannot answer the question correctly, that will actually pause the timer, and they will pass it over to the player team. If one of those people can get it right, we will we will actually add on one more point for that. So, for example, if you went down to 19 and the chaser couldn't get the question, someone from the player team can get the question, we will add back that point to the thing.
How long do I have?
2 minutes.
Right.
2 minutes there.
You got this. You got this.
No pressure.
Sure.
Not a lot of pressure here, but like I said, yeah, okay, that's how it. Sorry, that's the rules. It should be in the game. I'm just gonna get one more drink in just before we get into the. I've done a ton of talking tonight. All right, let's see how.
Let's make it official for you.
Let's make it official. Yeah. So how? Oh, making it official. What?
Give me a drink,
you go.
bartender.
Thank you.
Hey, it's chat. We want you to drink something.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, we're gonna go for it like this then. So, let's see how close Scarf can get, and if they can get all the way to the end and finish the chase. Let's see it's here. Oh, yeah, thank you, Julia. All right, so like I said, 2 minutes for Scarf. If they can't get a question correctly, we'll pause the timer and throw it to the other players to see if they can get it right and add back a point. So I know the odds are stacked against you, but you were strong in your round, Scarf. We have every confidence that you'll do your best, right?
Sure.
Sure, it's enough. Sure, it's enough.
Sure.
You'll absolutely do your best,
Sure.
I'm sure. Okay, then. So we're gonna start off very, very soon here. Are you prepared, Chaser?
As prepared as I'm going to be.
Very well, then. For the final time tonight, your time starts now. In the original arcade game, Pac-Man is chased around by 4 ghosts called Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and what?
Clyde.
Correct. What's the name of the time manipulation indie puzzle platformer developed by Jonathan Blow in 2008?
Braid.
Yes. The Atlas-made puzzle game where lead character Vincent tries to navigate an extreme, complicated love situation is called what?
Catherine.
Correct. In Windjammers 3, Windjammers, how many points is scored when the player successfully throws a disc into the red zone of their opponent's goal?
5.
Correct. Which game console was given the codename Dolphin during its development?
The Wii?
Pause the timer. Player
The
team.
other one.
Can we answer or?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
speak up.
GameCube.
Did you have the question again? Sorry.
What game console was given the codename Dolphin during the development?
GameCube.
Nintendo
Yeah, I
GameCube
think
was the
it's
correct
GameCube.
answer, yes.
I knew it was one or the other.
So we'll add a point back there, but no problems at all. All right, so we did pause the timer there, so I will we'll get ready to go back into it, so no worries. All right, if Scarf is ready again.
Yep, let's go.
All right, let's continue your timer. Your time restarts now. Jess Harnell was cast as which character in Return to Monkey Island, replacing retired actor
LeChuck.
Earl Bowen? LeChuck, correct. Freddy Krueger actor Robert Englund lends his voice to which fighter in Injustice 2?
Scarecrow.
Correct. Blitz Games developed a 2006 stealth game sold as a promotional advert game where the player controls which mascot for which food chain?
It's Sneak King, Burger King.
Correct. In Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, what species is the being called Parthenax?
The dragon.
Correct. What's the total number of giant colossi bosses fought by Wonder in Shadow of the Colossus?
Oh god, 12?
Pause the timer. Okay, player team. Do you have an answer?
Did we have the question again? Sorry.
What is the total number of giant colossi bosses fought by Wonder in Shadow of the Colossus?
I think it's either 8 or 10. I'm not sure.
I thought 8, but I'm also not
Yeah,
sure.
I'm leaning
We'll go
towards
with-
8.
I'd say
let's go
we'll go with 8.
Hey, yeah.
That's not the answer either. It's in fact 16.
Oh, shit.
Wow, okay.
I
Lot
would
more
know.
than you think.
I would know that,
Mhm.
being my absolutely most favorite video game of all time. So I would definitely know that. But nice try, nice guesses, everybody. All right, we will start the timer again for Scarf. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your time restarts Now, in Supergiant's critically acclaimed game Hades, which Greek god spoons are represented by the blue trident symbol?
Poseidon.
Correct. Complete the name of this dystopian adventure game based on the short story of the same name. I have no mouth and I must.
Scream!
Correct. The top hat wearing gentleman professor who headlines the charming puzzle adventure series of handheld consoles is known by his full name as Herschel what?
Pass.
Pause the timer. The top hat wearing gentleman professor who headlines a charming puzzle adventure series on handheld consoles is known by his full name as Herschel what?
Layton.
Herschel Layton. We'll add that point
I
for
didn't pass the question properly, and I know as soon as I heard it slower, I was like, "Oh, now I know it."
I did read it very quickly, but sorry about that. Okay, right. We'll restart the timer. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay, your time restarts now. In Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc, what is the name of the evil Black Plum who is the leader of the Hoodlums?
Pass.
Pause timer.
I've played it, but I don't remember.
If you know it, say it, because I am not sure.
I have no
No.
idea.
No clue.
I think it's Hoodlim, but I'm not sure.
Go with that then.
It was
Yeah, we'll go
something
with that.
silly. I remember that one. So
It is a good try from you. The leader of the Black Plums and Hoodlums is Andre.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah.
So it's a very, very
remember
good
that
try.
now.
Very, very good try there. All right, we're gonna put the timer back on. Scarf ready.
Sure.
Okay, your time restarts now. In Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, what's the true maximum completion percentage earned after collecting every crystal, gem, and every relic of gold?
220%.
Pause the timer.
I know it's not 100%. It's
No, it's a bit more.
106.
Is it just like 110 or 101 or something?
No, it's more.
I
It's more
actually
than 101.
no, it's more than 101.
I think it's 106, but I'm not sure.
I was gonna say 107, so I feel like we're in the same ballpark. Do you want to go 6 or 7, Troy?
Let's do 7. It sounds like a lucky number.
Okay, we'll go 107.
107. It's a good try. It's 105%.
We were in the area.
You're in the
I
area.
know
Yep.
it's a silly little number over 100, but
105% is the actual true answer there. So yeah, for the original game at least, it might have been changed for previous ones, but I wasn't too sure. Okay, right, let's restart the timer, Scarf. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, 3. The time restarts now. The player character in the deep sea sandbox game Subnautica is a crash survivor of a starship called the what?
Pass.
Pause timer.
I've no idea. I've never figured to remember the name of that ship.
I've played it and I don't remember. Oh god.
Yeah, I played it once and I don't remember it at all.
I don't have the game, so that's even
No,
better.
I don't. I'd leave this to Jessie, but if she doesn't know, then we'll probably pass.
I don't remember.
And the answer was the ship Aurora.
It's
called the Aurora
That sounds
then.
familiar now that you said it.
Yeah. All right. With the time that is remaining, Scarf, your time will restart now. In Halo, Master Chief's identification tag is John, followed by what 3-digit number?
117.
117 is correct, but time is up.
Ooh.
Well, if you didn't get the bonus, I would have beaten you.
That was
It would have been. It was
so
kind of
impressive.
it was kind of a secret. Yeah, it was kind of a secret
Sorry,
rule
go
that I put in to like increase the target for the chaser by that number there. But no, valiant effort indeed. There was a lot of knowledge that Scarf was throwing out very, 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 very quickly. So that was a really, really good effort from you all.
There was
I
an
did
early
keep
point
track.
where he was going so well that I was like, oh god, he's actually going to do it.
I thought it was that. I thought that too. I was like, damn, okay.
I did actually keep track. Scarf, you actually got 12 right answers.
Wow, okay.
So you went over halfway, mate. Like you did so well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'll take that.
Yeah, you will take that. Yeah, that was a really, really good showing, and yeah, you got the chance to have your best go at it, and another good lot of really, really good correct answers, and a lot of them as well. So let's give a round of applause to Scar for being a wonderful final chaser. He did his best.
Thank you.
It is best there, and of course, being the final chaser, he was the sort of like the main winner of the main game, so we're still going to give that to you at least, so well done. But also to the player team, for everybody else here with your scores as well. Jesse, well done for having your 5th place. And who was in order there? It was Dice 4th place, and then Evil Troy 3rd, and then Mist in 2nd place. And with that there. Damn, Scarf is a mega nerd. It says right here.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And we have an enlightened person doing a special message effect for 20 bits. Thank you so much. Good job, everybody. That was bloody amazing. So a round of applause for all of you there.
I really wish I had Scarf's questions in the first, like, when he first came into it. It was like, oh my god, all these guys can answer.
Well, I rather wanted to have everyone else except mine and Scarf. That was my thing.
Oh, that's all bloody great.
But that was really well put together. Well done, Laura.
Yeah,
That was
that was
very
great.
nice.
You
Yeah, I
are.
really enjoyed that.
You really
Thank you
did
for
enjoy
running
that.
all this.
Yes, excellent. If you could see like, everything in here, I think I can do it on the thing as well. So we're gonna put this onto the stream layout itself, so you can actually have. Yeah, I'm gonna let you to have a look now to see like how this whole entire thing was like put together there. The total number of slides in this slideshow, I made it out to be like 189 slides in total. For I did
I was
not.
impressed with the amount of questions
Wow.
you got.
Yeah, there was quite a few in there, and if I guess if I am going to do this again, I will save some of the other questions for a rainy day. I guess in that case, if I can remember how far
Yeah,
Miss got in the final round, was it you got the Dragon Force question right? So I'll move,
I did get the Dragon Force question right.
I will move that to there instead then, so I know where I'm going for the next. If this format comes back, I know where I'm going. And we'll do the same for the Face to Chaser rounds again. So I was able to create all of these in. I think when I had a copy of Photoshop before I migrated PCs over, I made all these like in preparation because if we had the chance to, I probably would have done this show like earlier than we have done tonight. And so yeah, these were made well in advance. The questions were made well in advance. I was like adding little bits and bats and just like changing subtle things about them to try and not make them too cryptic. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by what you were able to answer in that one for sure. I thought like some of them would be over your heads, but yeah.
I genuinely did expect a certain question for Warcraft in there, so I don't know if it's in the future questions, but I'll message that to you privately because it might be good for your next one if you do it.
It could be. We'll have to wait and see. But first, I'm just going to check. Where did we get to?
There's a lot of questions in World of Warcraft you can give.
Oh yeah,
I
there
remember a few
probably
of the
is.
old
Yeah.
passwords or cheat codes from the Warcraft game.
Oh yeah, no, I remember a couple of those.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you
That's
don't have to do it. I just know the whole lore about World of Warcraft. So, and
I
Warcraft.
did
Online,
enjoy
too.
the old stories from Warcraft.
Not the new
Warcraft's
ones,
lore
except-
is very rich. There's so much to it.
And then they retconned it.
Yes, play Heavy Rain.
Apparently, I need to play Heavy Rain now, but
Damn! You've been
Jason.
You've been scolded. At the end of this.
Jason!
Jason.
You've been told.
I've been told.
You've been Jason.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah.
Jasoned.
Maybe when I'm done with Outer Wilds, maybe that might be my next thing. Who knows? We'll see.
All
One
right
thing
then.
I've done with Heavy Rain that I really enjoyed was just purposely failing all the QuickTime events and just watching what happens.
I love doing that in those type of games. I like to do it normally, then do like the worst playthroughs.
Yeah.
Right then. So yeah, damn Scarface and Mega Nerd from Iron Bull. Julie Bandicoot, that was an absolute thrill to watch. Huge kudos to the hard work that went into this. Huge kudos to the friends who've taken more out of their time of day than I would have liked, just because it just seemed to run on that time. But I appreciate you coming around and sticking around for doing this. Love to Crash questions. Could you say for again the full completion percent of Crash Warp? For me, it was 100 and
5%.
you have to understand that Julia is kind of a Bandicoot nerd, so
Yeah.
It's in her name at the end of the day, so there you are.
I didn't get that impression at all.
Oh my goodness me.
Get in there.
Oh, Julia, 5 gifted to you 1 subs. Oh my god, thank you.
Aw.
Look at the wolf.
Oh, okay.
Not
TV
here,
antenna
guys.
gets one. That's that Schwede guy, I think that says, got one. Who else got one? Scarfuli, you've been gifted one. Oh, very nice, oh, very nice. And who else? We've got Drifting Light and 10 Winner's gonna get one as well as soon as these go through. So, oh, thank you so much for that, Julia. So super kind of you, and all the other like bit redeems that came in as well. There were a few, so. I'm proud how that show went. My goodness me, I'm proud of.
You should be proud. That was
Proud-
really
proud-
good.
yeah,
You should
yeah.
be
Applause for
proud,
Laura. Round of applause.
Applause for Laura. Woo!
Ah, nice one, nice one, nice one. Nice one indeed. All right then. So yeah, maybe this format. It might not be the last time they see this. I might have to like rewrite or make a couple more questions maybe to add on to the rounds afterwards. But yeah, I definitely over prepared for this one. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all good. It's all good. And away from Rowdy Iron Ball. Thank you, and Drifting Light, thank you for the sub. Woohoo! Absolutely. All right, what remains for me to say is we're going to be thanking all 5 of the wonderful individuals who've chosen to be here and allow them to just very quickly plug out what they have got, what the usual things they get up to is. So we'll go for it in sort of leaderboard order. First one, Jesse Charia, thank you for joining, and where can people find you?
So streamers Jessie Charia. I'm a bit of a horror game fan and currently playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we'll be starting 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach very soon.
Super. So I have done the shout out there. That's for Jesse's Twitch channel. Go ahead and head over there. Who was next in the order? Next shout out was for, I think it was Dicimp. So go ahead,
Yep.
chill.
Yeah, I'm Dyson. As per the name. What am I doing? Right. Play various little horror games, much like Jesse. Don't really have anything at the moment. Sometimes they keep coming back to World of Horror, but I do have planned the game that I got from the poker night that we recently played, which is Iron Sight, which is a team shooter. I have no idea what it's about. You can blame Troy for that, but
Hi.
but yeah, it should be good.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna shout out for Dicimp there. And speaking of Troy, who we need to blame for most things in our life, Evil Troy 1245 is the channel there. What can we expect if we see you over there, Troy?
Well, I'm self-proclaimed FPS legend. I do a massive FPS marathon. Not only that, I'm also doing a Mario marathon and a Fallout marathon at the same time. On my Twitch is, and you probably already linked it on the Troy Splash.
Yes.
Troy 1245. So
1245 there.
want-
Yes, I have linked it there as well. All right, next in the list, our second place person. Let me make sure I can spell the name correctly. I think I got it there. Newest budding streamer out of all of us here, Mysteriopolis. What are you up to currently?
So at the moment, I am streaming at Mondays 7 p.m. I want to say EST. Might not be EST. I'm terrible with time zones. 7 p.m. my time, where we are currently going through the Outer Wilds, heavily anticipated series that people are doing. I'm also currently doing a collab every other-ish Thursday with my good friend Ebak the Cat on both of our channels, where we're finishing off our campaign playthrough of the Red Alert 3 series with the Empire of the Rising Sun.
Fabulous. Very nice, very nice.
DST, thanks, buddy.
Yes, it is BSC. I was gonna say feedback before Ebak put it in and did it. Thank you for that, Ebak, by the way. And our winner and glorious final chaser, who tried their absolute hardest, absolute like big brain box on them, Scarfulu. What is up with you right now?
Streaming isn't going on regularly, but any streams that do come up, I will advertise beforehand. Hoping to do something soon, so keep an eye out. I'll be doing some pointing and clicking most likely.
quickies and some clickies. Sounds glorious. Yes, you can find all of those. I have shouted out every single one of those. Follow all those lovely people, because if you don't, I will go for your kneecaps.
Oh no! Damn!
Get them all followed. They're all wonderful people for taking their time out of their precious schedules to come and take part in this
Now,
with me. It has been
I-
lovely to host you all, and
I will say I'm one away for 200 followers, so you can check it.
give that man it. Then get him there.
Give me 200. I will do a 12-hour stream probably.
Oh my goodness me. Okay.
Ooh, you said it now.
Wow. Now we have like 4 more people to check out. And do it! What did say do it? Particularly for our newest person, Miss, doing an absolutely fantastic Outer Wilds series so far, and we're looking forward to more of that, definitely. Right about this point tomorrow, actually, you'll be doing some more of that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's round about this time is where it'll normally be like finishing, but like yeah, round about when this stream started is about the same time when I'd start my stream. So
Yeah. All right, perfect. So, you have just been witness to The Chase tonight. I hope you have had a lovely time watching the chaos unfold, seeing these 5 wonderful people show off their extensive knowledge of the games and their wild stabs in the dark as well, which got them the points as well. I hope that it's ran smoothly. It looks like it has barely any drop frames tonight, which is fantastic. It remains to say thank you again thank you again to everybody for taking their time out. Thank you to you for taking your time out to watch us in the live stream if you have, or in the highlight that I'm going to make shortly after the fact as well. Who knows? Maybe the format will come back soon, but there will be more of that. Maybe at some point.
just
soon,
want to say one more time
later.
as well. Round of applause for Laura for organising this. This has been
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's the
Absolutely.
same thing.
Much love,
Fantastic
everybody.
job.
Much love, for sure. Now I know that this format works. Fantastic. And I can turn it off my bucket of my list of rewards now. I'm almost cleaned up with my 23 list. Fantastic.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle indeed. Thank you, Riley Iron Ball, for that one. Nice one. All right, with that, we are going to be signing off officially for the end of the show with the outro. One more time, Dice Imp, Mysteriopolis, Jessicaria, Evil Troy, Scarfulu, congratulations, and thank you for taking part. Thank you to the audience for joining me. We will be seeing you on the interwebs somewhere soon. I don't know when, I don't know where, but hopefully we'll see you all in good health. So let's say bye. That has been The Chase. Thank you for watching. We'll be seeing you very soon. Ta-da! Take care of yourselves, everybody.
Bye.
And let's sign us off in style.